games. Alright, we got video games. If you want raw, uncensored content, look no further.
Yeah, it's Urban Kings and Queens. Shout out to all the entrepreneurs in Detroit. What up, though?
Hey, it's your favorite Golden Girls, and we living our black womanhood out loud.
Politicking, real talk, real people, because you know these niggas be out
Baby girl, you cute, mama.
It's the wild boy, DJ out of control.
He ain't even got a show.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. You looking for raw uncut sports? Look no further.
You see.
First of all, just control the forecast. Y'all playing games with y'all, so who else over there?
And this is the Forecast Podcast Network. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you thought we wasn't. You thought we wasn't doing this. Huh? Introduce yourself, Krack. Yeah, that's for you. That's for you.
Yo, don't, hey, bring it on.
Nah, that's for you. That's for Krack.
All right, look, yo, Krack. Just don't.
Yeah, that's for him. That's for him.
You done fucked up.
That's for you. That's for you.
I don't like it.
That's for you, bro. That's how we doing it.
I don't like
You don't like your name being used like that? It's cool.
Okay.
Go
All
ahead.
right. Yeah.
Do your thing, man.
All right. Yo, we in the building, baby. Forecast season 2.
What's up?
Episode
13.
13. That's 213. Krack. Yeah. Don't ever throw that Nick Cannon on.
It's already recorded. It's already recorded though. It's cool. You introduced yourself to a Nick Cannon diss track to Eminem, bro. So you sit on that. It slaps in the motherfucking building. You know what it is, Mr. Cooter Mama. We in this motherfucker. Red Bull. You know, kids are sick. I'm tired. We here though. We doing the damn thing.
This is your favorite Uncle Spooty. Follow H2 Apparel. Hard is too easy. That's all I gotta say.
We got a guest in the building. Good friend of ours. Good friend of ours.
Viral sensation.
You may know her as Alex Washington here. We know her as Eastside Alex.
Oh my God, stop putting that on me.
Eastside Alex in the building. She love the side.
East?
She love the side. We there. Yeah. Yeah.
Finkle me down.
We
Can't do that.
Oh, finkle me down.
Put that on the shirt.
Welcome, Alex. Yeah.
Welcome.
Can I say something?
You sure can.
I was purposely avoiding listening to that Nick Cannon track, and you have officially ruined me.
Oh man, you ain't heard the whole thing.
I never listened to it.
You ain't heard the whole thing.
She was looking real confused.
I'm really mad about it.
It's a terrible
Krack.
Yeah, it's a terrible.
I thought that was a joke when people was like making that like meme and posting it. I really thought they was saying that's how he rap. I didn't know he actually said that.
It's a real bar.
Wow.
Then made another one for a couple days with videos. This shit weird. We definitely gonna unpack that.
Black Squad.
Definitely. But welcome, Alex. Happy you can make it.
Me too.
Happy you can make it. Glad that you're here.
Yeah.
Glad that you're here.
It took a lot to get here.
And had a little miscommunication, and we would have brought her to you earlier. But
it was your fault.
Yeah, had a little miscom.
Wow.
But players fuck up too. I appreciate her making time for us.
Well, we typically have another host, Alex, but I guess he didn't want to come. Don't fucking come back here.
No.
Don't come back here.
Stop sending us text messages
you
while
done.
we're trying to work.
Yeah, you done. You out of here. Shouts to our sponsors, man. First of the day. Wristworks. I'm not shouting Krispy Kremes out anymore. We don't have anything. We haven't had nothing from them. H2E, shouts to you in the motherfucking building. Yes, shouts to Stan. Anybody else that's trying to sponsor, let us know. Evolution, Idol, shouts to y'all. Shouts to Villains Clothing, man. We in this motherfucker. Shouts to everybody who listens, watches, pays attention, follows, engages. all of that good stuff. We appreciate you.
That's
Thank
a
you
fact.
very much. Thank
That's
you
a
very
fact.
much, man, for listening. We got some events coming up for y'all. Some new shows at the top of January. New faces, new people. Rule Reviews is back, man. Shouts to him. You know what I'm saying? He in the motherfucking building. Reviewing all that TV. Trying to get Spooty the fuck out of here with them recaps.
You
know
can't
what
get
it
me the
is.
fuck out of here with my shit.
Oh,
Okay.
that shit.
Real
Talk that
spicy.
shit.
All right, man, spicy. Yo, so look, you know, before we dive into topics, we just gonna shout out the quick shit that, you know, niggas don't really
Quick hits.
want to discuss.
Oh, yeah, go ahead,
but
go
you know,
ahead.
just quick little
Yeah,
announcement.
this is,
It's quick little announcement.
newer segment
Yeah,
that we're
let's
doing.
get this shit out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts to Tekashi, man. Your kindred spirit sent the judge a letter. Sent the judge a letter saying, "Hey, bro, I ain't know what I was doing. Get me up out of here, man." Shouts to him for that. Definitely what I would do if I was sitting in jail.
Did y'all see that video?
I tried to do the same
Abducted
thing
by
for
the
30
blood.
days. I tried to do the same thing
Did
for
y'all see
30
the video
days.
of him saying he shout out to the lawyer? Was that new or
I don't keep up with him. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
see somebody post.
This is the most I know right here.
All right, cool.
What was that?
He was just basically saying, "Shout out to my lawyer. I'm gonna be home. Yada yada. Blah 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 blah." Shit.
He probably will.
37. You don't think he's gonna get
He gonna get the
37?
5, boy.
I don't think he's
He'll get
getting
6.
37
Might
at
get
all.
6 or something like that.
What? That'll be crazy
weird
if you
number
like
that
give
just
a
came
nigga
out
37 after he just, you know, pretty much did y'all jobs for you.
Low
It's
key,
fucked
that
up.
might end the snitch.
He did though.
That might
He did
end
his job.
snitches
He did
though.
their jobs.
If you snitch and get 37, a nigga behind you will be more.
Snitches,
You know.
No, it's not.
They wouldn't.
Didn't
They
it happen
wouldn't
to White
snitch.
Boy Rick? Then he snitched on everybody and he's
still
still in
win.
jail.
Yeah.
So it's
Damn,
kind of
they
like,
did. Damn, he's white.
And he's white.
so it's kind of like,
got the
You
privilege.
know what?
That's
He
true.
might get
He
hit
might
with
end up in
37,
there. I'm
dog.
just saying.
Shout out to the facts.
Damn.
Alex, what's up?
He
Shout
might
out to
get
you.
hit. Yo, fuck the Golden Globes. I don't know when we gonna get off this wave of caring about what they think about, you know, black media and shit, but they ain't fucking with when they see us. They ain't fuck with Queen and Slim. Who cares? Both great films. Fuck them niggas, bro. Like, I don't know when we gonna stop giving a fuck, man. We got the Medea compound, man. Let's just worry about that. Let's worry about what
Madea-
Tyler
you
Perry.
did
Let's
not-
worry about, we got the Medea.
Medea compound.
Yeah, my nigga
He-
Tyler.
He disrespecting Tyler, but it's all
That
good.
was-
Never, bro.
You
That's-
called it the Medea compound.
It's a compound, and it's the Medea compound.
That's so disrespectful. That's so.
Nah,
that's so
nah.
mean.
That was that character that got him there. That got him this compound. That was like the start.
That's a bar.
Medea compound.
That's my guy. That's my guy, man.
That's a bar.
Tyler Perry.
That's a bar.
Tyler Perry, you my guy, bro. You doing big things over there at the compound, man. Just fuck with them. Fuck. Get one of these. Get a Black Award show going, man. Niggas will fuck with it, bro. Fuck that sick nigga that hacked the Ring doorbell to talk to an 8-year-old
that
girl.
nigga
You
sick
sick
as fuck.
fuck.
I'm sick
are
that you
sick
can't have
fuck.
an alarm system in your crib.
Can't have shit.
That shit
with a
fucked
camera.
up.
Somebody can hack this bitch right now. Not much going on, but you can. But that
That's
shit is
fucked up.
sick. You can hack all of that shit. Fuck NBA YoungBoy for fucking up Dirty Diana, dissing Floyd's daughter. That shit was garbage. That shit was pure dumpster juice, nigga. Pure dumpster juice.
Does
But
anybody know if that was cleared? Like, that
I don't
was-
know. But he's off probation and having another
No, it
baby.
had to
So
be clear.
congrats.
It's on Tidal.
Congrats for that. It had
It's
to
on
be what?
Tidal. It's on Apple Music, I think, too. It kind of had
Fuck
to be.
him.
It probably got cleared.
I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy.
They might be taking it down in a few hours.
Possibly.
Yeah, I was
So
about to
it's
say.
on there, though.
Possibly. Shouts to the Houston Rockets, man. Y'all inviting Lizzo to throw some more ass. Shouts to y'all, man. You know, you see y'all. Yeah, you know, she's entertainer of the year, so shouts to that. From
What
Time
song
Magazine.
does she make? What song does she make? What's the?
Damn,
Truth
straight
Hurts,
Truth Hurts, bro.
Juice. She got one with.
What's the
Miss
joint?
I know the
Elliott called
Truth Hurts.
Tempo.
That shit cold.
It is.
The
It's
Missy
better
shit.
than her other
Is she
songs.
from Michigan, ain't she?
No.
I heard. I
But
seen
this-
something.
she
like
was
She was born.
She was
Detroit.
birthed here.
Detroit's
born.
own.
Oh man.
She was
She's
raised
born.
elsewhere.
Niggas be getting mad
No.
when I be chopping in about that, boy.
She was born here.
Be getting
She's
mad.
Detroit's own.
Man, this chick said, I ain't commenting on your shit no more.
What?
I'm like, hey, bro, I'm just saying. Nigga, she was
She
just
told
born.
you she's not commenting anymore.
Hey, bro, you'll
She
be
had-
missed.
She had all
Said you'll
ass
be
hanging
missed.
out that thing though, with the shirt.
We'll dive in.
Yeah,
We'll dive
that
in,
was-
man. Shouts to Lamar Odom and Serena Parr waiting until marriage to get nasty. I'm going to follow in their footsteps and do the same. Shouts to Roger Goodell. Hey, nigga told Cap, we moved on.
Yeah.
They're done. We're done with you.
We're not fucking with you anymore.
We moved on. I I don't know.
Who didn't see that coming though?
Some people said you made the right decision, Cap. Personally, I have no idea, bro. I don't think so.
Niggas should have did 2 workouts.
Definitely should have did 2 workouts.
Dummy.
Definitely.
Do their workout, then set your own up
That's
afterwards.
why you need to be in sports management, man. I've been telling you that since I met you. All right. So shouts to niggas just be saying shit like it sound good as fuck. Yeah, that shit sound good as hell.
It did, though. I might think about it though.
Been telling you to get into management. Shouts to my nigga Omarion, bro, getting full custody of April Jones's kids, as the article said. That's what the article said.
Wow.
That's what the article said. Yeah.
He didn't play in the role.
That's how
you know how that shit goes.
That's how the article said.
Not
Omarion
his.
gets full custody of April Jones's kids.
They probably think it's Lil Fizz shit. That's deep.
Might.
Kids do have really nice hair.
So yeah, shouts to Uncle O. You know,
Uncle O.
Monique Slaughter said the
much.
kids called Uncle O. So I mean,
Wow.
you know, that's what she said. Messy Matt Knowles out here on his Jada Pinkett Smith. Nigga calling out Jagged Edge. Saying Jagged Edge was trying to get a Kelly and Beyonce back in the day. He don't know who the fuck Farrah Franklin is. Messy nigga, bro.
He is messy, but I believe everything.
Messy nigga.
I believe it all. I'm not
no,
gonna believe all of it.
Bro, he said who? Vlad like who?
You know that one?
Yeah, he's
He was in the one video.
said no. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Shouts to who the fuck is Saucy Santana, man? I don't know who that is, but he's alive after being a drive-by shooting.
Oh, the
Everybody was
dude.
talking about it,
Oh, that guy.
but I didn't know who it was.
You
Y'all
said
know him?
Saucy Santana.
Saucy Santana.
He's saucy.
Y'all know who it is?
He is.
I thought you would know who it is.
No.
No? I thought he was a love and hip hop nigga. No.
Don't tell me he a rapper.
Okay, so no.
He not a
So
rapper.
he has been affiliated. He hangs out with Carisha, aka Young Miami.
Okay.
Okay.
He is saucy, to say the least. He is a gentleman whose makeup looks way better than mine on most days. And allegedly, from the video that I saw, he was at the strip club acting a whole fool.
Yeah, he was tripping.
So,
Whole
who
fool.
more lit, him or Bobby Lights?
Bobby Lights.
I don't know enough
okay.
about Saucy.
I actually rock
Yeah, I
with
don't
Bobby
even
Lights.
know who Bobby
This
Lights
Saucy
is.
Santana, he
Bobby
still
Lights
got
is
some
Trina Cousin on
room
the
to
hip hop
grow
right
if
now.
he's
He's
not
on the hip hop
fucking.
right now.
Yeah, Bobby Lights.
I forgot this
nuts.
nigga is like really a.
Well, no,
hip-hop
Bobby Lights
nigga.
that had interviews and shit.
Bobby
like,
Lights
on
look
Breakfast Club
popping.
and shit.
I
Yeah.
rock with
We
Bobby.
gotta
That's
check him out.
Charlamagne's
Bobby be
boyfriend.
going crazy.
He does.
Yeah, that's
But Saucy
Auntie
Santana
Charlotte boyfriend.
It's saucy. He's saucy. He had on a crop top.
Man, but he got shot at
crop
drive
top.
by, but he's alive.
Because he was going through the
strip.
strip club telling everybody, F y'all.
for real?
Well,
Y'all ain't
that'll
gonna do
get you
shit to
shot.
me.
Yeah, that'll get
Yeah, I
you
was about
shot.
to say, yeah.
That'll get you shot, Saucy. That you can't do
Because
that.
they told him he can't be
Slow
pregnant.
down
Can't
on the
do that
sauce,
shit,
buddy.
Let's relax. Shouts to YouTube banning all racist, sexist, and hate speech videos. I have no idea how you guys are going to go about getting rid of all that. You couldn't even figure out this pedophilia thing that you guys still got going on.
YouTube
so,
asked me after every
I don't
video,
know.
hey, is this for kids?
like, I can't just
or
say.
is it not for
yeah.
kids?
Yeah, this for
I mean,
kids.
it's
Did you hear about that?
I find that
teenagers,
very
maybe.
interesting, given YouTube's history with black influencers and not
Man.
inviting them and having to start YouTube black because they were so piss poor on diversity. But
Yeah, I don't.
cool for you to
I
get rid of
can't-
racism.
yeah,
That's great.
I don't.
I'm just saying.
I don't know YouTube. I don't know if you're. I don't know how y'all even gonna do that shit. It's a lot of hate speech here. I'm still uploading my videos. All right.
a lot of hate.
It's a lot of hate speech here on the forecast for me. So
big-time
there
hater.
we go, man. Shouts to Michelle and Barack, man. Copped the $11 billion mansion. Michelle's still
Said
on
what?
her. Michelle's still on her first lady shit. You know what I'm saying? Giving her and Ellen, giving like motherfucking computers, school supplies, books, all type of shit to elementary school in DC. So that's hype. Fuck this part 2, R. Kelly documentary. Just lock the nigga up. We're good. I don't need to see anything else. It's I'm fine. I've understood for years what R. Kelly is. I don't need a part 2, The Reckoning.
That's what it's called.
Yeah,
It's really called The Reckoning?
Oh, it's called yeah.
Are you for real?
No, that's like the sub title for it.
So the one from Surviving R. Kelly.
Surviving. No, it's Surviving R. Kelly.
The Reckoning.
The Reckoning.
Yeah.
They acting like the nigga got out of jail.
That
It's
shit
not
on-
Yeah.
like
Doing
a
more.
fire
He's still
video
there.
game,
The
though.
shit on Netflix though.
Could you imagine that if
It
they
is?
come out with a
Not the-
game
I
on
don't
a
know about the part 2
PS5?
though.
What the R. Kelly the
Reckoning.
R. Kelly.
You got R. Kelly dressed as Blade.
Who you gonna play
Have you
as?
ever
I was
seen
about
the
to say,
video?
it's gonna be a first person.
If you play as
on
R.
some-
Kelly, bro.
Hey, I don't know whose first person perspective.
Have y'all ever seen the
Russell
YouTube
Simmons
video?
and Harvey Weinstein, your
You know,
sidekicks.
bonus level.
And somebody makes these
Trying to escape
videos of
the
like
cave.
video games and like put them in like kind of movie
need to see
situation. They
that.
did an R. Kelly one. Have you
I
ever
gotta
seen
see that shit.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my
gotta,
God,
yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah, we need
I
that.
have to
I'm
send
not
that to
We
putting
you.
need
that on
that.
games on crack.
It is like
I will.
It's not.
I gotta see
it's
that.
like R. Kelly Grand Theft Auto. It's like great.
Oh,
They got the
Oh,
Jesus.
no.
They got the Jesus game coming out. The white Jesus.
Yeah,
game coming out.
yeah. I seen that.
So
Don't look like he doing much, but moving his
I was
hands
about to
and
ask,
blessing
do you die
people.
at the end? How does this work?
He can
No, look. He dies, but post credit.
He moves the tomb.
Guess where he is.
Nah,
So it's like an Easter
Guess
egg,
what's
whatever.
blocking?
I don't know.
Guess what's blocking an entrance?
The
Guess how it moves.
Bro, what would be fire is if
And he just keeps doing this.
what would be fire is if like
This
the
is
beginning
real.
of the game. This is real. If the beginning of the game was all the way up until that part, then he moved the tomb, and then it's like, yo, revenge Jesus. Y'all niggas got me fucked up. I'm coming for everybody. I'm
believe
coming
it.
He's
for
doing the
everybody.
Doctor
I'm coming
Strange
for everybody that
Wonder
did me
Wheel
dirty. Like he opened the tomb, and then it's like, what if Jesus didn't go back up to heaven and stayed down here to get his revenge? I'll play that shit. That shit'll be lit.
I feel like that's something
On
you
your
have to
left.
explain at
He
the
getting-
gates
he
later.
getting off.
I'm not trying
He
to have
getting
no part.
off. I got a lot of explaining to do already. The Jesus game is gonna be like the least. That's gonna be like the bottom of the. That's gonna be at the bottom of the list. Like, yo, I just wanted to check it out.
I just wanted to see what they
I
was
just wanted
talking
to see
about.
what was going
Want
on.
to see if it was.
This ain't the first Jesus game. I ain't played no other ones, but this ain't like the first one.
I
Yeah.
don't plan on playing.
I don't
any
get.
Jesus
Yeah, I don't
games,
get
bro.
it.
Like,
Yo, it's like he's in front of a bucket with one fish, and then he start doing this,
Is this shit on
and then
YouTube?
fish just start popping up. Yeah, he
Okay.
like
And it's called the Jesus game.
if you type that in.
I think it's like
If you Google
like,
the Jesus game,
I am
that'll end
Jesus
up popping
Christ.
up.
I think that's what it's called. I am Jesus Christ.
It's a first person.
gonna cop
I
that,
guess we're
I
gonna
am
call it a
Jesus
shooter,
Christ.
but it's a first person
I
perspective.
have
feel
so
like-
many questions.
Would you buy a used Jesus game?
I would definitely try that out if it's on Game Pass. If it's on Game Pass, I'm gonna play.
But
it.
if it's used, like you just seen it,
How much?
would you feel $4?
Yeah, I'm copping.
Okay.
What's
I'm
wrong with
copping
that?
easy. I'm copping just to even as a joke to post on the gram. Like, look, nigga, y'all going to church? Look what I'm about to do. Like, that's what taking a day off today. And like, I'm playing this. I cop off the joke, but no. If it's $60, no way.
You are a terrible person.
No way.
You are
It
horrible.
looked like a fun game, bro.
It
For
doesn't
$4.
matter
How is it
at
even a
all.
For $4. For $4.
at all.
Why he a terrible person though?
He's blessing people in the game. Like you see
playing with
people,
Jesus.
but you see people.
There is no challenge.
There's
like,
This low key, like this some white guy. It's not even really Jesus. It's some guy depicting Jesus.
Facts.
So I definitely will play it.
Can you make him black?
That'd
Yo,
be
could
cool.
you
if you,
edit
like,
your
create
Jesus?
your own
That
Jesus.
would be
Yeah.
Customized,
not gonna lie.
customizable Jesus.
That would be a lot better.
Sunglasses,
What-
Gucci
what are your
sandals.
Jesus
yeah.
stats like?
That'd be
Gucci
sweet.
sandals.
I like that.
My Jesus would look different.
What's the
What would be
persuasion
the
level of your
online?
Jesus?
What would be the online play?
Fighting the Pharisees, nigga.
Oh,
Yeah, coming through, kicking
so would it
over
be just
tables.
multiple Jesuses?
Oh my
Like,
God, it wouldn't be that bad. It would be like bonus. That would be how many miracles can you perform in like a minute.
Yeah.
I'm not
Get
with
through
it,
the city without
but
people touching your cloth. Like you just gotta run because everybody trying to like, gotta get
I'm about to
get through here. Yeah, ittle be lit.
I'm going to pray later. Sure, I'm going to pray.
Be a lit game.
I don't know why it exists.
Wow.
I mean, the Sims exist. You just playing God.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sims
It's a
used to be
more
my shit.
entertaining God
Niggas
game.
ain't never looked at it like that.
More entertaining.
Lock you in the
Jesus
bathroom, put you in here with this stove. Let's see what happens. Yeah, niggas. Yeah, niggas
game.
been
Don't
on
leave
that.
him in the pool.
Niggas
huh?
been on that evil
Leave 'em in the
wave.
pool,
on
take
this
the ladder
shit.
off.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm tired of being married to her, man. Let me go ahead and build this wall. There we go. Cook some burgers in there. Let's see how that go. Yeah,
Sims was my shit.
yeah.
I
Niggas
actually
that did
still
it.
love it, I'm not
Niggas
gonna
that did.
So like,
Sims? Still?
yeah.
That's crazy.
I actually
Sims
really
was
love
my
Sims.
shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
What they on Sims for?
I don't know what
Right
number.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it for?
All right, was playing it.
Is it hype?
She love it.
do shit.
They got a whole bunch of like expansions and shit.
They got like a roller coaster tycoon kind of game.
Is it a
coming out. I'm gonna
Sim
fuck with
Kids version? Because you know you can get it on in that bitch, can't you?
Oh,
that. Yo, no, on PC they be getting the tripping on the Sims. It's
Yeah,
a lot
no. It's just the console version.
I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Hey, what if you
On
looked
PC,
over?
they
You
get
see?
crazy.
What if you looked over your daughter?
Ari, what the
I'm like,
fuck? Turn this shit
throwing
off.
this motherfucking
Making her
Xbox out the
Sims
fucking
legal.
window, fam.
You get more points for this.
No,
Turn that shit off.
Yeah,
Turn that shit off.
She ain't doing no PC gaming, nigga. That's where they be buying all
they
them
be
shits
going
and-
crazy
yeah.
on PC, dog.
I
Can't
used
do
to
it.
try it, man.
Shouts to the
Sims.
Jesus game, though, man. That wasn't even on the list. Shouts to Donald Trump, man, making that Thanos video, man. That's it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Shit was hype. The guy who made Thanos did not like that shit, but you be doing some creative shit, bro. You are a great guy on Twitter, bro. You are funny to follow, man. Like
He's
you're
a
a funny
social
guy.
media
You just a terrible president. But outside that snapping away the Democratic Party, that shit was lit. I
All right,
fucked with it.
Quick
Yeah.
question. All right. If this man is impeached, do you fully expect him to still win again?
I
He
thought
can't
he
if
can't.
he's
You can't
impeached.
run again if he's
Yeah.
impeached. That's what they're trying to do.
They're trying to prevent him from.
They're
running.
not trying to get him like out because they're not
I
gonna
was
get
about
him
to say
out
because he
of the
can't,
White
he can't
House
be
right
removed
now.
from office, right?
It's another step
I
to
think
that.
it would be like a Bill Clinton situation.
It's
Oh, okay.
another step. So yeah, he wouldn't be able to
So
run
he
again.
wouldn't be able to run.
Nope.
Republicans just gotta
2020.
find somebody, or
Yeah.
They already got their guy.
Enter Pence.
oh
Yeah,
my
they already got their
Lord.
guy. Pence.
Okay,
Tough guy to beat. That's a real politician
Kinda.
right there.
That's the
it's
sad
kind of
part.
Yeah,
scary.
that's a real politician right there, man.
Yeah.
That nigga, yeah, he know. He know.
So
He
okay,
knows.
He dangerous. Yeah, that's
He
a dangerous
knows.
nigga, bro. That's
so was this all on purpose then? Because I've heard
Possible.
like, Pence was like
possible.
supposed to be.
Yeah, possibly.
I definitely think it's a joke that went too far. Like
Yeah.
you ever like do something, but it's like you in too deep and you came back
Yeah.
down. 'cause
We
it's like,
all
you
thought it was a
can't-
joke.
It's
Like
still a
Donald
joke.
Trump running, this ain't gonna happen. I laughed that shit
And
off
I
for
think
months.
he didn't think it for real until it just kept going. He's like, oh crap. Like
Uh-oh.
I guess I gotta.
Guess I gotta keep going.
I guess I think I might be a president. I don't
Gotta
know.
commit to the lie.
Gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Trump.
That's a fact.
You know what it is. Shouts to Nike making the swim hijab. Is that how you pronounce it? Hijab? I never know.
Hijab.
Hijab.
Hijab. I done heard hijab, hijab.
If
It ain't
anybody
hijab.
says
It ain't hijab.
hijab,
Hijab.
they're ignorant.
That's
not-
It's the
it's not
same as
hijab.
Arab.
I heard hijab too.
It's hijab.
It's a job.
It's hijab.
Hijab.
So niggas just shouts to y'all for making
High
that.
jab. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Shouts
It
to y'all
is.
for making that. Well, they don't know how to pronounce it. They ain't, you know. Shouts to Nike
Yep.
making that shit.
That's sweet.
Shouts to Apple, man, charging $53,000 for one of their Mac Pro models. What the fuck is that about? That's a yearly salary,
What
nigga.
do you do with a $53,000 computer?
Hot man.
I don't even know what
I
you
would.
can.
Why is it? Have we figured out why it's 53,000? Like,
Like,
what,
does it-
in it specifically makes it $53,000?
They compared it to
return on investment?
Man, they compared it to like something that has the same specs on PC for like a quarter of the price. So Apple charges a lot for stuff though.
They do.
Yeah,
For no
that's
reason.
just fucking ridiculous
It's
though.
facts.
53,000. Yeah,
That's fucked
that
up.
shit better. I don't know. I don't know what it could do. I'm not spending
That
that.
shit
That's
better read my
a
mind.
that's a lot.
And
That's a
teleport
lot.
me somewhere or some
The
shit.
fact.
Man. Shouts to Steve Harvey. He coming back on Facebook Watch. I will not be watching you,
For
buddy.
what?
Yeah, I will not be watching you, my
You
guy.
trying to have a little, like a
Blue
Jada?
table talk.
He about
Oh,
to
that's
give
what I'm
blue
saying.
tape.
Yeah, blue table talk. It's gonna
Supposed
be
to give
like
more
that.
terrible advice to people.
Man, I do not like that nigga. I'm not watching.
I wouldn't fuck with it.
I don't know
I
why
don't
they
like
gave
Steve
this
Harvey.
nigga some shit.
Harvey don't seem too authentic to me, so
He not.
Not.
fucking with it.
He not.
I take
I'm
Jerry
glad-
Springer over Steve
I'm
Harvey.
glad we don't fuck with
Jerry?
Yes.
Steve Harvey
Okay.
here. Like, yeah, fuck Steve Harvey, bro. Then he's trying to diss Pusha T. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Don't you disrespect this nigga. Shouts to Jada, though, man. She just now dropped that Jordan Woods lie detector test we do not care about. I don't care.
This was still a thing?
Yeah, I
It
don't.
came a thing again.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
a 2-hour lie detector test video.
It's a 2 hour?
It's 2 hours.
Sheesh.
Nobody's watching it.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Why-
I like the 30-minute Jones that she be
why-
having.
why-
30
why-
minutes, good 30 minutes.
Why people letting Jada do this?
She getting
Because
off.
Jada is.
I don't know.
True,
It's the same
nigga.
people who let Jada let T.I. on there, and that pissed me off.
Why?
Yo!
Why?
Why did it piss me off?
Yeah, why it piss you off?
Because they purposely did not have Willow at that table so that Jada could guide the conversation.
Oh, Willow
and
not
make
here?
it,
Yeah.
and make
Willow's
it
not
seem
here?
like T.I. was just. It was just the most like it was such a calculated PR move, and it was disgusting to watch.
I gotta tell
Will
you.
Smith was there,
I mean,
but then he
Tiny
just
was
dipped.
Tiny
He
was
couldn't.
there, but she was really silenced, and Jada speaking for her. Like it was some straight
Did you watch it?
waste of time.
Yeah, I watched it. I see what she's saying, but I think she was quiet because that was just they was talking to him from his perspective, and they didn't want to really.
No, even when did you watch part 2 and they were talking
Yeah, I
about their
watched part two.
relationship?
I
And
watched
it's
part
like
two.
she still
Oh,
can't
my
talk.
goodness.
Like it was just like
Nah,
what's
she
the
just
point?
kept talking.
Hey,
Like I'm for sure he was pitching her leg under the table. Like
It's
as soon as she
okay.
started talking
It's
too much,
fine.
you just like give her a nice little pinch.
I don't know.
Look,
I don't know her personality.
I ain't even
so-
peeped this nigga chef on here talking
So,
shit.
I
Shut the
can't.
fuck
You can't
up.
say that. I don't even
what
know.
are you what are you talking about?
I never heard Tiny talk for real. So like, you don't know if
I
she
know
just
that nigga
that's her
talking
mo.
shit.
If she, you know, she might not fuck with like media like that.
I would just like to say I don't think it's her. It was years ago. Tiny and Toya had a show on BET called Tiny and Toya. This is like ancient. T.I. was in jail. It was an episode where T.I. called from prison, going off on her, and she told the cameras like, "Okay, y'all gotta go now." And that show almost got canceled because T.I. basically didn't want her getting her own check. Like he felt like she should just be
Oh yeah,
Bro.
I mean
there.
they talked about that on the thing too.
right, but that attitude never left. And only reason I feel like the escape tour happened was because of the fact that I think it was pressure from So Def. I don't think it was necessarily pressure from like Tiny wanting to do it, because the escape was supposed to reunite several times over, but T.I. kind of stepped in front of that and
I just want to say,
Shout out
Hey,
to
man.
you, T.I.
this might not be a popular
Hey.
opinion.
He not a loser.
Yes, he
This
is.
might not be a popular opinion, but I feel like T.I. has done a lot to kind of ruin his legacy.
by talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go sit down, man.
It seems like a lot of, I don't know. It seems like a lot of the artists that I really liked, like
Ruin his
doing some
legacy.
sick
How
shit.
though? How did he ruin it? Like ruin his legacy?
He
How?
started
He
talking.
checked-
it's
Checking
just
Hyman.
he says stuff.
Checking Hymens, bro. That's how.
I mean, but ruin.
He says
Ruin is a
I'm not-
big word.
that ain't the only
No,
thing.
because he ain't
It's
the
not.
That's not the only
I wouldn't
thing.
say he
He's
ruined
still
his legacy.
look.
Recent
He's still
thing.
T.I.
It might
like
be a little tainted, but
yeah.
ruined.
That's what I mean. I mean,
Hell
it,
no, that shit ain't
the
ruined.
more he says things,
Which he'll continue to.
His chauvinism, misogynistic, condescending, patriarchal views on America is so irritating.
and he's kind of fake smart, and nobody says that.
That's
Like,
why I
he
can't listen
says-
to his podcast. Have you
I
checked
refuse.
it out?
I refuse.
Have you
fuck
listened
with
to
it.
I don't want to piss
episode?
myself off. That's
Yeah.
why
I
I'm
fuck with
like,
it.
Bro, he
I listen to it.
purposely uses big words for absolutely no reason.
because people made a joke of it. And
Yeah,
you feel like
it's
now
like,
he has
stop
to.
doing that. It's like, T.I., how the weather outside today? And then this nigga just goes on like two.
It is
two sentence
precipitating.
joke. Like, bro, if you don't
blah,
shut
It
the
is
fuck
egregiously
up, man.
ostentatious
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, like, bro, come on, man. Quit all that
With the
gimmicky.
real college words.
Shit, some
You see that?
gimmicky shit.
Ostentatious.
Yeah.
She was like,
Sexual.
I like to.
Sexual shit. Okay.
That's why you got it on the show. No, seriously, bro. Like, he says a lot of things.
Mhm.
And even when I was just looking at, you can kind of tell, like, by the people that other people have, like, issues with or, like, static with. Like, you remember, like, everybody fuck with Shorty Low. You remember when he had beef with Shorty Low?
Yeah.
Like, that always was, like, weird, especially, like, when he had passed. It was, like, such, like, reverence for, like, him. And that just seemed weird. And it was about, like, that weird, like, hood shit that don't really matter in, like, music type shit.
He was beefing with Lil Flip.
Yeah, like, even with that,
He's
like,
beefing with
when
Lil
he
Flip.
went to, like, Lil Flip's hood, it'd be, like, shit that I thought was, like, lit at the time. I'd be, like, moving away and getting older. I'd be like, yo, niggas was, like, kind of on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, a lot
Growing
of a lot of my favorite rappers I be looking at like that.
Niggas, yeah.
That nigga shit
Yeah.
ain't tarnished though. Yeah,
Not yet, buddy.
Nah, but
He
yeah,
working
if
on
you
it.
keep
Straight, man.
He working on. He just sitting there. He working on it, bro.
Niggas still respect him.
No,
So
take all of that and
He
imagine
working
being a
on it.
woman and like all of
Oh,
that. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like a
Yes.
lot of dudes got ruined for me. Like Rick Ross, I refuse. absolutely
with Ricky?
refuse.
After
No.
what the
You don't even know?
the Molly.
It wasn't, and it wasn't even that. It was his interviews after that where he was just like, "It's not rape," and I'm like, and they're basically like, "It's not rape because he said it wasn't rape," and I'm like, "No, that's not how it worked."
Still don't know why he said that.
And then,
It was a weird
out
part.
with that shit.
I'm like,
and I'm like,
And it wasn't just a line. It was like another.
and
was like
everybody
two
let it ride, and that made
more
me
lines
mad.
after
Like
that.
nobody thought to say, "Hey,
They
we
took
should
it
take
off.
this out."
They did take it out.
when niggas first heard that
After
shit,
people
niggas
heard it,
was rewinding
after
that
it
shit
was
like,
out, after it
what
was
he
already
do?
on the album, like nah.
Wow, what'd he do?
And then it was like the show, because I was one of those people who watch like terrible reality TV, by the way.
Yeah.
So they had the show. It was Rick Ross, Lenny S, and was it The Dream or somebody? And they
I
had
ain't
did
see
like
that
the
shit.
show, and it was weird because it was a chick Just Brittany on there, and the way he was like talking to her and talking about her was really uncomfortable. And then after that show aired, he gets on the Breakfast Club and is like, "I would never sign a woman to MMG because I would have to sleep with her first." And it's like,
Yeah, I
stuff-
forgot about that.
stuff
I
like
forgot about
that.
that.
It's just
Oh,
like,
man.
you disgust me.
A lot of our
I forgot about that.
Like he's disgusted to me. Like you're the lowest of the low.
One thing I can say, at least he honest about it. a lot
Fuck
of these
that.
niggas, a lot of these niggas be
what?
behind the scenes doing
Just
little
took
bullshit.
her home and had
So,
fun with that.
A female
Like,
know up
whoa.
front. Don't try to sign the MMG. You know what Rick Ross, huh?
Don't say that shit. Don't do that shit. Just like why do you gotta sleep
hurt
with
my
her
stomach,
first to
bro.
sign her? Like what if she's just
It's
super
fucked-
talented?
It is fucked up. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
that
do
shit's
shit.
terrible.
It's whack as hell.
Because
I don't fuck with him
niggas
for it,
get
but
done like that too.
I like his discography though.
Niggas get done like that too in Hollywood. Oh, you want this role, huh? Yeah, well, you gotta fuck me first.
Terry Crews.
Yeah.
He got grabbed, right?
Yeah.
He definitely got his
Yeah.
junk
Facts.
fondled.
Yeah. Got his dick
That's
grabbed.
crazy.
I could only imagine what they do to anybody. Like this
That's
is Terry Crews. Like,
Yeah, it's not a
like damn, how you?
small
Like I
guy.
said,
Yeah, how did you fucking
Like
step
I
to
said,
Terry Crews like that?
Tupac was in the tub with gold drawers on.
Okay, nigga,
That
I'll
was
do
a
the same
David
thing,
LaChapelle
nigga.
photo.
The fuck?
though.
Nigga,
Yeah,
fuck
talk that
that.
shit.
That's
Yeah,
different.
'cause I tried
Bro,
to tell him
hell.
that
It's a David. It's a
something
Listen,
David.
bro.
And he
It
was
was
in
a
the-
David LaChapelle.
But-
Like no.
But what about the picture with him in the shower looking back at his ass? What's about that? You don't even see that one?
You ever
I
looked
didn't
at your
see
ass
that one.
before, Spooty?
I ain't never seen that picture.
I've never seen.
Have
the
you
one
ever
that
looked at your ass
Yeah,
before,
shit.
Spooty?
Have you
Have
ever
you?
looked
bro.
at
No,
your
have you?
ass?
You haven't. You don't know what that motherfucker look like.
I don't know. what
You
my
don't.
shit look Like, hell no.
Nigga got bumps or anything back there. You just don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, check that out, buddy. You better turn. Hit the Bill Cosby. Hit the Cosby walking out of court. Look at that.
I've never seen that ever a day in my life. I've
Yo,
never
this
seen that.
nigga Chef
Lord.
said he only playing the Jesus game if he could fight with gamblers in the temple.
I've never. Hold on. I've never seen. I've seen this.
Yo.
I've never. Seen,
Everybody know
I've
Rick
seen that.
Ross be raping. Just look at him.
this?
you in the tub. Where else you
Yo,
gonna put your
fam,
hands?
yeah.
What you gonna do with them?
Rick Ross is a
Everybody
rapey looking
know.
nigga.
Everybody know.
Ain't ducking that nigga.
Rick Ross just be raping. Just look at him. I can't disagree with that, bro.
Y'all ever watch like Set It Off? You know, like the slimy car dealership
man.
that Stoney's up with, so she get the money for her brother to go to college. That's Rick Ross.
Man.
All right. All right. Yeah.
Yo.
Rappers that we used to fuck with back in the day. Yo, I pray that you have
Get it together.
Niggas
growth
be saying some bullshit for sure.
mentally,
Anybody fucked with Mace?
Get it
spiritually.
together.
Mr.
I
Harlem
fuck with
World?
Mace,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Mason
He said
Bethel.
something about a female putting ice down his butt cheek though.
Hilarious. Actually funny AF.
He did.
Actually kind of funny.
If we go down shit
It's a
with
lot of
our
shit.
favorite rappers and said
It's a lot of
it's
shit.
a nice.
Harlem World
It's a
was
lot
my
of
shit, too.
questionable
It's a
shit.
nice,
It's
but,
a lot of questionable
But
stuff.
I mean that was just pure like I raped this chick.
I mean,
guys.
Yeah.
Listen to it.
Biggie Smalls
Biggie.
said
He was gonna
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
ass like a daddy. And it was like,
Yeah.
That
whoa.
shit was
Yeah.
insane
Yeah.
to
was
say.
a little
Nobody
crazy.
stopped that?
Nobody was
Ain't
listening.
nobody
It was
that
like,
fine to
hey,
worry
I don't know
I'm
if we
like-
should put this in the
know,
record,
Diddy
bro.
The
Come on,
engineer didn't say, hey.
Think
No.
of us a champion
Diddy wanted
sound
that
and
in
nigga
there.
said that like
Yeah.
they don't-
No, Diddy wanted that
Huh?
in there. Diddy said hell yeah, nigga.
Diddy is he's weird.
I mean,
we got a whole
yeah.
conversation about
There's
that
like
guy. man.
Juvenile and Mystical who had, been in jail for some questionable things
Yeah, we
regarding younger women.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, thinking about just the sick shit niggas and said, celebrities, y'all, I think all celebrities have done nothing ever surprises me when I hear like that a celebrity did something. I just be like, yo, these niggas be in a whole different world. So like
Kevin Gates kicking that girl.
Kevin Gates be on live.
But
with
I
that.
still love
You see that chick that he be on live with?
No.
Kevin Gates?
No. It's
Nobody
not his wife?
has.
His girl, right? His lady.
No. It's like this kid who she has some sort of deficiency, but he always puts her on his live.
No.
And she just be saying very wild shit, and you can tell something's wrong with her, but he just be talking to her all the time. It's very weird, and I don't know how old she is. She looks
That's
on the
so
younger
sad.
side. It's a whole compilation of him talking to her on YouTube. It's real weird. Like anytime he goes live and like she asks him to go live, he throw her on there, and yeah,
He's my troublesome favorite.
he be saying some wild shit.
He's
to
my
her,
toxic
man.
favorite.
He be saying some wild shit, bro.
My nigga Gates.
Just a couple more, and we'll dive into topics, man. The word "they" is 2019 word of the year. They, it's one of Spooty's favorite words. You know, they. You know, we're not talking about him or her. We're talking about they.
We
He
can
doesn't.
Got it.
We can
Got
keep-
it.
Day to day, he doesn't know what he wants to be.
Gotcha.
They Spooty.
I
Yeah.
just-
So that word. So he's
Slapz
at
is
war
a funny guy.
at war with his gender. Cuba Pissy Jr. You got about 7 more people to deal with. That I heard that you groped.
R.I.P. Radio.
This is weird. I can see him groping people.
Cuba.
Of course.
Yeah. I can see Cuba getting drunk and just being that nigga that get too touchy in the club, like that nigga that just be like rubbing up, like, yeah.
I'm Cuba.
You gotta
Breathing on you.
You gotta relax, buddy. You gotta relax. Shouts to Walmart and the cocaine Santa sweater. I wish I was able to get one.
I honestly wish I would have got it before.
I wish I was able to get one. Santa was in front of 3 lines of coke saying, "Let it snow."
Oh,
Fire. Yeah. So
like
I'm
that.
sure somebody will get off with that. Shouts to Dog selling bananas with duct tape, man. He getting 6 figures for that shit.
Art Basil.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Fuck what everybody else is talking
Get
about.
money.
We didn't think of it. You did. Get that 6 figures, nigga. If niggas want to buy bananas with duct tape because of who you are, go crazy. And y'all niggas got to stop comparing yourselves to niggas like that. Like, this is a world globally
I've been doing
known
art for
artist.
15 years, bro.
So, because they like, bro, niggas will, what a nigga say? It was Duran, actually. This nigga like, yo, niggas will spend 6 figures on bananas duct tape to a wall, but, like,
Duran.
niggas won't buy my shirts for
Duran.
15.
Oh,
And I'm like,
hold
listen,
on.
buddy, you are not, just because he was able to get off on, like, this stupid piece of art, the other shit that he made is awesome. So he's established himself to be able to do that. So if he can do that,
talking about
then-
Duran?
Everybody
up on
always
2?
wants
Fuck
to
it.
look at things
Up
in
on 2
vacuum.
Duran?
yeah,
Okay.
like, yeah, buddy.
Can we just talk about that and
You're-
people feel like you're entitled to support them? Like maybe your shirts are just trash. Maybe your designs are just
fact.
trash.
You wanna
Maybe
just
I
bring it
just
in?
don't
What?
rock with you because
That
your
was the
shit
topic.
is
Oh,
trash.
damn.
That was your topic. Let's bring it in. Fuck it.
Okay.
Hey, that's done with the quick news and shout outs.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Well,
That's
my
let's
my
move.
topic
Let's
was
do it.
like people that have like business endeavors and shit, but like I said, that people feel like people are entitled to support them, but they may not even fuck with your brand because you are a fucked up individual. So like
Facts.
mine wasn't even just about just the support. It was just like, say for instance, your brother a rapper. This nigga don't take care of his kids. You're not gonna fucking probably buy
Absolutely
his
not.
album, or you probably not even gonna fuck with him like that, cause nigga, you don't take care of your fucking kids.
Right.
Like, so
Fuck
you're
with you as a
not gonna be you're not gonna be inclined to buy this shit, like, or
Absolutely
support them.
not.
So, I mean, we can dive more into it about motherfuckers that think they deserve support.
They feel like you are owed them, and the first thing you want to do is like, you go spend $50 at Macy's, but you can't spend $20. No, I can't, because first of all, your tag still says Gildan. Let's start there. You
Damn.
didn't put any sort of effort into this shirt. You did not stitch this shirt yourself. You decided today that you wanted to make t-shirts, so you went out, got an iron-on transfer sheet, and decided to iron this on. You did not put the time or effort to really put behind your brand, and we see it pop up so much. It's like you don't care about your brand for real. You care about $1, and you feel like that's what you gonna get I respect people who design their stuff for real, for real. I don't respect you.
Shouts to Spooty.
Damn.
Nah, facts. Shouts to you, cause your shit look like it's in stores.
I'm just saying.
Your tags,
Appreciate
like
that.
it's tagged.
Feel-
You
the-
can
the
tell what
machine-
people
real
care
shirt.
about their stuff.
Tell you how to
versus,
wash it. Like, oh, this should go
But,
on
like,
permanent press.
I mean,
You have to start
So we
somewhere.
got to start somewhere. You
Nah.
know
Which
what I
is
mean?
fair. You do have to
Like,
start
if you
somewhere.
my nigga, I'm supporting your shit. If it got Gildan on it, if it got anything, I don't give a fuck what you got on it. To me, if you my peoples, I don't give a fuck.
No, people gotta understand
You know what
there's
I
like
mean?
levels
That's me,
of
though.
support too. Like
Yeah.
when you just starting off, I think kind words like sharing and things of that nature while you trying
free
to still
things
get,
like
yeah,
that
when
go
you
a
still
long
trying
way.
to get like on
Yeah.
your feet, trying to establish like your brand. Like I feel like that can be important for people, but I don't like when people one-to-one those arguments where, first off, like I said, you're looking at it in a vacuum with the banana shit, just like what you were saying. Like beyond that, this is a talented artist, so you're not taking into account like the hours that they have put into like their craft. And I feel like when people stay in their lane and just focus on their craft, they're usually better off for it. It's usually the people who are comparing what other people are doing with this timeline that they have in their head. Like those are usually the people who have issues with, you know what I'm saying?
And a
like,
big part of it is like how you are as a person too. So don't just keep being that jackass like nobody supports me and shit. Just be a kind person. Like this nigga goes to events and shows love to people, buys other people things, and just comes off as a person who wants to support other people without asking directly for that support in return. I'm sure you've gotten people who like I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but right now it's gonna be few and far in between. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like you gotta be a decent human being. Like you can't just sit here and just be like, oh, nobody support me or fuck
And
you. Like,
patient.
Yeah.
I feel like people think all this
Gotta
stuff
wait.
happens overnight, and it does not.
Patient as hell.
I have seen people complain.
I'm patient as hell. But one thing I don't like, but I don't really, it's not like really a thing because I've seen it so many times. If I do have a homie or something like that, and like I do have my shit, and they support somebody else that's doing the same shit, like that kind of hit me. Like, bro, I can see if you buying like a regular, but you support
the people
No.
close to you. You want
That's
to
different.
support to you. The people close to you.
Yeah, so
like
like
if I never bought a shirt, like I mean, you should be able to look at me like nigga. You
so
kinda
like
old ass
niggas that do that type of shit, I
That's
don't really
different
fuck with that.
because that makes me not like you as a person. Because I know somebody who did the same thing to a friend of mine who was an artist and who was selling stuff and had like a show and everything. And they wouldn't share the link to the show. They wouldn't do the tickets, none of that. But then somebody else came and they was constantly sharing their stuff. And I know for a fact that they were only doing it because the other person was a little more known than the
Clout
person.
chasing.
That bothers me.
And it's a
I
lot
think
of that
that's
shit
trash.
going on. There's a lot of that shit going on though.
Yeah.
I would say that is a bigger issue. I feel like than, you know, hey, I don't get no support, because I think we had to deal with that like with rapping.
Facts.
Man.
Definitely had to deal with that.
We had to deal with that with rapping. I mean, even with podcasting, like we're
Deal
kind
with it,
of.
but we
yeah,
don't.
you know
I
what I'm
don't think. I
saying?
don't think we make a fuss about it as much as
No.
we did when we was
No,
rapping, because
no,
we
no.
grown from that. I understand, niggas. I mean, niggas is gonna listen one day.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
day.
that's a
I
fact.
don't know when. One day you will. I'll wait on it. I ain't gonna
That's
Yeah.
my
say
thing.
fuck you because you don't.
That's how I feel. Like shit, maybe I ain't come out with a design you like.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, maybe the same.
Maybe
Sometimes
next
you gotta
time.
go back to the drawing board.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
can't sit
So-
here like, hey nigga, you listen to Breakfast Club, but you don't listen to us. Now, if you a part of this shit, we
And
had
you
people.
don't.
We had people who was a part of it, of this, didn't listen to their own show. Now I got a problem. Like, okay, nigga, this is yours.
But also,
For us to get better, you have to listen back to what we did, so
Yeah.
that we can move forward. So we can move forward.
then you might have that person, your brother, your sister, some shit. You doing your thing. They never show no type of support. Maybe they'll repost your shit. Maybe not. Next thing you know, oh, lashes and extensions. Oh, here's my clothing line. Oh, here's my podcast. Hey sis, can you you owe taxes. I tell niggas you owe taxes.
I went through that.
I'll tell a nigga quick, you owe taxes.
Back when I had first started my blog, that's when I was going through it the most. I think, a lot of my
niggas was rocking with you.
A lot of my support came from strangers in the industry that I was in. Like, my friends never read the stuff that I was actually writing. I had to learn, like, none of my friends are interested in rap. So it's like, if y'all R&B people, I'm not writing for y'all. I'm writing for other people who are into the same stuff. And I'm writing people who are into Detroit. So I had to learn that part. And then I was like, okay, this doesn't interest you. But it was crazy because everything comes around full circle. And it's like later, y'all find out, oh, you actually know people. I kind of do. Like, I'm not going to tell you who I know or what, you don't need to know all that.
Oh, let me see your shit. Let me see your shit, sis. I'm about to read your shit right now.
You in them circles.
It's stuff like that. It comes in handy later. And then people, once they find out, like, who you know, and I've been in situations where I've listened to people talk about their relationships that they don't have with people and try to, like, boost themselves. And I just sit back because it's like, I'm about to sit here and embarrass you in front of all these people. I'm not going to do that. Like, for what? Like, I don't need you to know that you don't really know these people in real life. I feel like if you can't call somebody by their real name, you are not their friend.
That's facts. While we on that, tell the people what you got going on now. We met back.
Shout out to the legendary.
We met back in the blogging days.
It was like 10 years ago, and that's the crazier part. In real life, it's been a full decade.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Because that's how I came across you through that. Yeah, and then I started blogging.
Twitter 09 was different.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it was way different.
It was a really supportive.
I fuck with Twitter.
It was a supportive community.
It was a very supportive time because, like, that's how I built a lot of friendships back then. Was through support, and then like I just started rocking with these people. Niggas would start linking up at certain events, certain shows. Everybody was just kind of in that same little crowd.
I think that is why I look at social media different. Just because of the fact that, like, I made genuine friendships through that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't sit here and be like, social media is like, no, I've made real friends. Like, I've seen these people in real life. Like, we real life ain't, like, it's a different level of.
Met these people. This ain't a game.
Yeah, it's not.
So what you got going on right now? What you got your hands in?
So my plan for 2020 is I'm bringing the A-side back.
There we go.
And it's gonna be, I have a whole idea for, like, an anniversary 10-year situation.
You used to always post my shit too. So, like,
I did.
I fuck with you for that. You used to post.
Alex was supporting.
Everything.
I caught a lot of flack.
Didn't matter. Like, if I sent her a song, good or bad, she would put it up, let everybody make their own choice on what it is, but she put it up.
That's sweet.
Because you used to have, like, heat checks.
It was like, yep. It was basically like yay or nay.
Yeah,
yay
or nay. What's up? And
like,
niggas,
Can you explain to me what the A side is? Because I'm not really knowledgeable. If you can just break that down for us and the viewers.
So basically, the A side was this blog.
It
was a blog. It was a forum, and it was focused on Detroit, like the rap and entertainment community. So it was like very hyper local, very hyper focused, and I am planning to bring it back for 2020 because I realize there is a lack of that space again, where people are not talking. There's no centralized place for people to go to actually talk about events or talk about what's actually happening in the city with people that we care about. And it was like I was watching the news and they were talking about, like, Cardi's, and it really pissed me off because of the way that they were talking about it. It was just like y'all don't understand the culture to be reporting on it, and I feel like, all right, here we go again.
Do you like review albums and stuff like that, music and something like that?
That was my thing. It was like album reviews, interviews, all that stuff.
Interviews with
Angry
artists
blog
too?
posts.
Yep.
All right,
an actual
question,
post going off. Yeah,
she was one of the people you could go to kind of be like, yo, is this shit? How does this shit sound? To get an honest opinion.
Like, it was the blog.
Yeah.
Like,
with these interviews, a lot of interviews I see with Detroit artists, with Detroit interviewers, it be real biased to be friends. Not really a good interview. Like, I'm not gonna say no names, but like motherfuckers be like, I know you did this because of this. Like, they kind of just feeding you the narrative already instead of them kind of like.
Here's the difference.
I hate that shit.
Between me and most other people, especially in Detroit, who are blogging or doing that stuff.
Niggas be trash.
Journalism is my background. Is what I do. I was taught differently. No, and so I have a different understanding of actual news reporting and the stuff that I've actually done makes me different in terms of asking questions, follow-ups. Like, I'm not trying to be a friend. This is my job.
Okay.
So if you want me to just write you up for clout, this ain't the place for you. This
Bitch.
ain't that. So
Don't come to the A side with that bullshit.
and the thing is, a lot of people feel like you need them because you need them to make news. Like, I could write a whole story about you without you being there and you can't do nothing about it.
That's true.
So I don't need a quote from you. I could talk about I could talk to somebody else and get a quote about you.
Yeah, you really doing them a favor.
So it's like, it is what it is. I'm not one of those people. I don't do payolas. I don't charge people to be featured on my stuff because that's not what it is. So it's a different.
Sweet.
It's a real life. Like, that background combined with what I do and what I know makes it for a different experience. I'm not like everybody else.
Cool,
Because
I be watching them and I be like,
that's dope.
I've seen video, and then the video interviews piss me off the most. I saw a really bad one like maybe a week or so ago.
They be trash.
And it was just like,
They be trash.
and Detroit has turned into a clout city for
Lando
opportunities.
be on that
with
a
the
lot.
video shit.
Yeah, just like kind of painting the narrative, or just guiding the conversation.
Yeah,
where
he
the
really
artist
do.
wanted to go.
He try to keep them relationships
I saw a video
good.
and the
Yeah,
artist
fuck that.
was playing a video game the whole time, and it was just like,
And it really don't do nothing for like our scene, like as a city. Like, that should be cool for like the kids that be here, but people outside be looking at that shit. Like, they look at
Like, what is this?
yeah, like,
because
it's
when
the
I'm watching
same
the
reason why
interview,
niggas just not going to do shit outside of here.
when I'm watching the
like-
interview, I want to know more about you.
that's
as,
the
as a
point.
person and shit. Just not even just musically, just you as a person, because
Yeah.
that might get me to listen to your music if I know more about
Yeah,
you.
there-
You know
there
what I'm
is
saying? Like your
no-
background and shit.
There's no building up of artists, and I feel like it's usually on the artist's end because they're not. A lot of these new artists, I don't feel like are doing like the things like we had to do like outside of just like rap. Like, niggas just be in the studio, put out music, do a performance here and there. Like, nigga, we used to have to be on, like, really try to network.
Talk to people. Yeah, you used to have
Like,
to get out here
that's
and
what
talk.
I'm saying. Like, you had to like really like hit the ground and do shit.
That's what
like,
YouTube for.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
It's
saying. Like,
different.
now
YouTube.
kids can just like
Just upload your video.
But no, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, now they can do that, but we see each other like
It was real
physically,
life in
like,
the
yeah,
streets.
you know what I'm
like-
saying? Like, we actually would see each other, like, talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's
That's
Like,
why
people
y'all
don't-
niggas couldn't pop off crazy. We was going run into each other, nigga. But see you at
facts.
I'ma see you at that next event.
Facts.
See you at the next
I have
event,
definitely
buddy.
had to say that to like
Yeah,
a
yeah, I'll
person
see
or
you.
two. Like,
I'll
it's
see
cool.
you. Who was that? Mod?
keep
Mod?
that-
I
keep
was
that
about to
energy.
get my
Mod. I was ready to like whoop his
Mine was
ass.
about to get his ass.
His
whooped.
entourage. I wanted them cameras. His camera crew had a nice, all the high royalty there. Him and his like entourage. I'm like, yeah, I'm stealing these cameras after we beat dog. ass.
All
Like,
good now.
I need all that.
All good.
But,
I
look,
don't know. I don't know the nigga.
no,
But
I don't know you.
alright.
But one thing, can I get back to the support
What happened
thing?
to that
One
guy?
thing though, if you don't want to support somebody, at least tell them why. Like if they your peoples, like with me, certain flyers or shit like that. Like if it don't look nice, I'm gonna tell you like, look, bro,
Oh man.
I can't even post this, dog. Or like if I'm part of I'm part of a party and like I'm on it and people vote for a different flyer, I'm not posting this shit till I get the flyer I want, nigga.
So
Like,
how
that's-
important we go around the table? How important is I'm huge on presentation. How important is that in anything? Like I'm just huge on shit needing
Being
to
this-
look
yeah.
a certain way,
Yeah.
read a certain way, be a
Yeah.
certain way. You know. That's why I dropped that shit in the text last week. I'm like, yo, this shit need to get fixed. This is we can't have this. How important is that with anything? Because I might not support off that. Like, well,
Yeah.
I don't think I want to check that out. Oh, you ain't take the time
But
to.
but one thing is, you got some people that your presentation can be grade A, but they'll still support somebody else with C just because of the name.
Yeah.
That'd be fucked up.
Because C has a bigger name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Can
I'm
see
So
that.
it's
Can see
so,
that.
so sometimes that shit don't even matter to people as long as the buzz, right? Which is fucked up. But
Can see that.
yes, presentation is very key, man. I can't even.
It is-
I'll
it
tell
is
you, like,
huge.
bro, like, yeah, I need.
And
I can't
niggas
do
hate
it,
when you
dog.
tell them that, like, this shit don't look right, bro.
It
How do you go
matters.
fix it?
people just
spice it up a bit.
Some people don't want to hear it.
Yeah, people just don't like criticism. And they decide to go down avenues where you will have to be criticized highly. And I don't. We're in a culture right now. It seems like everybody pushes being an entrepreneur, but people aren't like built to do that.
Yeah.
Just because we have the tools, I think we have access to so many different things like now, but just because you have access doesn't mean like this is like a good fit. Some people need to be workers.
That's
like,
a fact.
I hate that idea. If everybody's working for self, how are you gonna come up?
People need roles.
Yeah,
you gotta
know
have roles.
Like sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's nothing wrong with being really good at a job. Like maybe you're not, you know what I'm saying, like gifted with like foresight to be able to handle a bunch of different things. But if you're specialized, like there is use for people in specialized positions. Like I personally know I can't do everything. I just can't do everything.
Pride.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to go to people who know certain things, but don't make those people who are specialized in one thing feel like, nah, you got a job. You're not as cool as me, the entrepreneur, or you're not getting as much money as
a lot of that going on. You got 9 to 5, nigga.
It's like there's nothing wrong with that. Like sometimes like that's what works for certain people.
Yeah, that's what I need to provide for my family, nigga.
That's a fact.
Yeah, niggas be like that. So, all right, so the Fab and Shiggy shit, I think Fab said social media pretty much blew it up, which I can, you know what I'm saying, agree with. So Fab asked Shiggy to do some shit for one of his joints. Like, you know, do a little dance, do what you did for Drake. So Shiggy like, all right, I'm going to need, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to need a check. So Fab like, all right, it ain't going to come from my pocket, but I'll check and see if Def Jam got a budget for that, because I definitely want you to get your money. He's like, but, you know, I thought you would just, you know what I'm saying, hook me up because, you know what I'm saying, you my mans. He said, but I understand. I'm not going to pay you, but I'm definitely going to check in to see if Def Jam could hook you up with it. So
he should.
I'm like, yo, niggas was saying Fab was wrong. Niggas was saying Shiggy wrong. Nobody's wrong in that situation to me.
Yes, there is.
Who's wrong?
Fab.
Why is Fab wrong for trying to...
that's his money.
Yeah.
You don't ask somebody to do something for free.
I don't know them niggas' relationship.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. No.
Because I don't know them niggas' relationship. Cause
I don't care. First of all, I don't care if you my friend. You better not ask me for nothing. You are the person who are not supposed to ask me for nothing for free because you are my friend and you know this is my livelihood. You don't ask for a discount. You let me offer it.
Okay.
That's true.
I can feel that. But I don't.
That's not how it works.
But I don't. Yeah, I don't know, cause like, all right, so like,
sound good
all right, so like
man.
the game trailer, like if this nigga hit me and asked me if he could get the bitch for free, I'm not gonna feel disrespected if he asked that.
But I wouldn't ask you that.
But I wouldn't feel disrespected if you did. Like if he was like, bro,
Yeah,
pull that bitch
that's
up
a
for Malachi. I'm not gonna feel bad that you, like, nigga, like, this is my man. You can feel comfortable with asking me that. Now, if it's just a nigga, if it's just a nigga I don't fuck with, like, nigga, just the fuck, just asking me.
I'm
for
not
a
gonna
discount.
feel comfortable.
No, that's what I'm
asking
saying.
that,
Like,
but
I'm not
I
gonna
appreciate you not being comfortable.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
with it.
Like,
I'm
all
not gonna feel
right.
comfortable
I wouldn't
asking
feel
for free.
comfortable just being like, all right, here's your property. Let me hold on to your property, or maybe even take time out of your day for free. Like even if we was just on some homie shit, like I'll pass you something like at the end of the day or some shit like good looking. You know what I'm saying? I would never just be like, yo, just give me some shit for free, because I know the type of work like people put
I know how
in,
you
like, you know what I'm saying?
How niggas got to make their money as
Yeah, that's what I'm
influencers.
saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just have to have like respect. Like, I think that's where we gotta go, is like respect for like the person. Like, I respect people too much I know the value of time.
Yeah.
Like, I know the value, like when I'm here, I'm not with my family. Like, we all here.
Yeah.
Like, we not with our families. Like, these are things like beyond just the cash type shit that we have to deal with. So knowing that, just for myself, I would never put somebody in that situation. I can't. Like, it's not becoming of a person to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not.
He checked with Def Jam.
It's also in the ass too. It's all in how you say it.
All in how you ask.
Yeah.
It was on camera. I ain't watched the video.
It was trash.
It was a trash way.
Nah,
How you do it?
it
It was the
whole
video with him
situ-
and Casanova and shit.
Yeah, that whole situation was just like, no. Like,
it looked
how do you word it?
nasty.
What do you say?
Yeah.
It was just
I'm gonna try to get.
Because
it was
What
just the
the-
way he trying to clean this up ain't what that video looked like.
Okay.
at all.
no, and then
Because
like
when I
it
first
went
heard about it,
on
they said they was trying to
longer.
press this nigga. The nigga was
Nah,
like,
it
they was
wa-
trying to
it
press
wasn't
Shiggy. I'm
like
like,
that.
what happened?
But-
Why are you trying to?
But even when like I didn't like that, like when it just kept going, like Casanova was just like talking and talking. I'm just like, bro, like listen, I feel like it's kind of a fallacy in the first place to kind of like compare like that choosy shit to like the Drake shit, because I'm pretty sure he did that shit on his own. Like he was just like that was like
just
some
like the
organic
song.
type shit.
Yeah.
Which still
Yeah.
turned into a check because he ended up in the
Yeah,
video.
you know what I'm saying? So that's something that he wanted to do. Number one.
Plus, choosy is not hot.
I was about to say there's
That fucking. He
there's
forced that fucking track. I'm
there's
so
the
sick
fact-
about summertime shootout.
yeah
Whack ass. Fuck.
there's
got
the
a couple
fact
I'm mad as
that-
fuck.
me, but
I'm
it
mad
ain't
as
in
fuck about that
rotation.
CD. Go ahead. I mean, album.
the content
Shit trash. Sorry.
the content isn't
Sick.
Shit trash.
as good as like the Drake song as well. So it's kind of like if I'm Shiggy, I'm for sure gonna be like, yo, I need some type of payment, because like I did that shit on the humble, and you see like I still don't know officially if Drake paid him. I know that was like a thing, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
so.
he did because he was in the video.
Okay.
That's,
So-
that's
but-
why I'm sure he got a check.
That came afterward though, and that was prior to like Shiggy having his shit in order. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it on Games on Crack with 2 million Fortnite shit where they
Yeah.
stole his dance.
As they do all of them.
A lot of those lawsuits are being thrown out, but in the same token, it's one of those situations in which like you got to be careful with your intellectual property, even if it's dancing. And I think like people downgrade dancing because dancing is black at heart. Like that's why I be feeling like it's why like people are saying like, oh no, you have to copyright your dance. No, a whole bunch of motherfuckers seen me do this dance. It's named after me.
God, you know, I hate all these white kids doing all these fucking dances. Like
But
when I walk
yeah.
into these white schools, they're like, Mrs. Slap, you know how to do it? Yes, little nigga.
Yeah, but
beat it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Beat
these
it.
kids all get these dances, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, culture for free.
And now they Will Smith. In
It's
the 90s,
deeper
right?
than that though. Because I think people are, with Shiggy specifically, I think people think like these social media platforms, they are free. But they're not understanding the value of this being. Like, there are people's jobs to post stuff and do social media marketing and branding strategies. And it's like a social media viral moment can do wonders, i.e. Popeyes. Like, that was $23 million of advertising that they did not have to pay for because it went viral on social media. And it's like, you're asking me to post something to try to do the same thing again for you that I did for Drake. Because that Shiggy really did. That song probably was not even slated to be a single. I'm sure it wasn't slated to be a single. And then because of the fact that Shiggy did it and it went as far as it did, he had no choice but to put it out there. Because that would have been a lost opportunity if he didn't.
That's how you can compare it. So, Drake and Shiggy situation. Oh, you stay downtown? I'm headed downtown to go to Shinolo. I'll take you home. You know? I'm going downtown and Fab wants me to go to fucking Taylor. Oh, I might have to charge you gas money, my friend. I'm sorry.
It's out the way. It's out the way.
I'm sorry. You my guy. I love you. But you're just out the way, sir. And I might need some funds.
That's a beautiful analogy.
That's about it, right?
That is
Good song.
amazing.
That's perfect. Fab.
You are fucking that song you have. You're in Africa. He's in Detroit right now, and he doesn't want to make that trip. Okay, thank you.
When's the last time Fab had a really good radio hit? Because really, I want to say
I don't
Can't
know,
Let You
but
Go.
Fab is
Or
one
wait,
of my
no.
guys, though, man.
I want to say the joint he did with Neo. Make Me Better. I feel like that's the last really
Fab
he
didn't
had
have
something
corny
since
bars
then.
for a minute.
No, but I'm saying really solid
He be forcing
radio
these
club
female
hit.
songs.
Oh, you
man.
mean just
Like,
big
really
hit?
just like,
that probably
yeah.
is the last one.
Like-
He
Yeah,
just
that's
be
for sure
forcing
the
these
last
female
one.
songs. He should have saved all that female shit and made it more organic for the soul tape if he
You
released
can't make
that
it organic
again.
with his relationship. Never mind. Moving forward.
Hey, they doing better. They posting pictures now.
She's
Calm
smiling
down.
again because he bought her teeth again. That's
Come
cute.
on.
Real
Man.
cute. I just rewatched
Why I oughta.
season
Fab
1 and
ass
2
nigga.
of Love and Hip Hop, and I look at him different again.
Yo.
I'm back to
And he
thinking
wasn't
trash.
even in the.
He wasn't even on the show. But the stuff she was saying, and I know that show was real because this is before reality TV realized they could kind of script things. It was like, oh, you miserable. You kind of stupid out here. Like, I'm
that
sorry.
nigga said we wasn't in the video, so we don't understand. Why she had to get her
No.
teeth knocked out her mouth. Niggas be saying
I want to
some
bring
wild
up
shit.
something. It's something slight, but I was just highly upset about this.
Okay.
And it's about your girl,
Who? Tiana Jones?
Nicki Minaj.
That ain't my girl. I don't like
Who
her.
girl is it? It's somebody fucking fuck with.
Hey,
Nobody
man,
fuck with her.
Yeah, you
Put that
see
on
what
me.
wave I was
That's a
on.
fact. That's
I
a
said,
fact.
what the fuck?
So
Yeah,
did
they-
everybody
What the
see
fuck Tiana done did? Nah.
Did everybody see the Megan Thee Stallion shout out?
Oh,
yeah.
you know
Wait.
what wave I'm on.
Holding it
happened?
down.
I hate-
holding it down for the
I
queen,
hate
baby.
That.
What
Here's what I
happened?
hate about Nicki, bro.
You didn't
Pause.
go ahead.
Wait, what
wanna
happened?
go
Because I
ahead?
I have no idea what happened.
So
Go ahead. Go ahead.
they on the gram,
Yeah, that shit
right?
pissed me off.
Megan's recording. And
Yeah.
she like,
That shit
shout out
pissed
to
me
my girl Megan holding it down while your girl on hiatus. The queen on. She
Okay.
just had to make
she can
it
never
about
give
herself.
compliments to other
Like,
people
number
without
one,
also complimenting
Can
herself.
we talk about the fact Nicki Minaj being corny? And I realize she's the corny person in her relationship. Because I feel like Safari is a better person than her. Like, I would hang out with Safari now. I'm starting to realize it was Nicki
Bet
this
you
whole
would.
time. That's thing number one. It's Nicki this whole time. Thing
And
number one.
let's talk about that
Hey,
nigga
that
not
nigga
even
Safari
looking.
brought
He don't
them
even look that
AKs
happy.
to
The nigga she
Southfield.
with.
We gotta still acknowledge anytime Safari is mentioned on here, he brought AKs to Southfield.
It's Safari, though. It's okay.
I got the clip. I
That
got
shit
the clip.
was stupid as fuck
I got
to
the
me
clip.
to do that.
I got the clip. So
He's in Detroit. You know, he just got jumped.
Damn,
I don't think
like,
that
He
was-
had just got jumped and robbed in New York.
Who
You
the
think
fuck trying to jump Safari here?
the same person who jumped Young Berg and snatched that transformer chain. That's
That
all
was-
I'm saying.
that was
we
di-
can't,
It's
we
different.
can't
That chain
say
was
that.
everywhere, bro. Yo,
Hitmaker.
shouts to that nigga.
That
Like
chain
I
was
had
like-
that chain on.
That chain
But-
on a world tour.
that
Oh,
that
man.
chain changed his life.
Had
'Cause
that
after
chain
that,
that
he
stayed
became
me in that bitch.
Hitmaker.
That's
He
lit.
did.
Hitmaker came after that chain got stolen. So
Rebrand.
I'm
the
just
rebrand
saying.
was crazy.
I understand.
But yeah, so back.
Wow, she
Yeah,
did that. But you know
she
what? That
did
is
that.
Nicki Minaj is a corny person, and I've come to
Corny
realize
as fuck.
everybody cannot be wrong about somebody. Because people are like, oh, she's been on top for 10 years, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, she has stumped people into the ground for 10 years, and all of that stuff is finally starting to come back because of how strong the female rap movement is. You cannot tell me you do not mess with a single one. Megan is the only one. That's because Megan is cool herself.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
she
and
refuses.
she
She
knew.
moves within everybody. She
Good
doesn't have the
job
beats.
holding it down,
Like,
buddy.
nah.
Yeah,
While
like,
the kid on hiatus,
And
nigga,
it's
you
like-
just dropped the album.
like,
The fuck is that,
buddy, she was
Well-
gonna be holding shit down even if you were here.
That's a
I
fact.
just want us to all realize that Nicki has not rapped the same since Safari and her broke up.
Facts,
There's
bro.
a reason for that.
It's Meek fault.
That's all I'm gonna say. She can rap with me. Never
It's Meek
mind.
fault.
Never.
And her nigga look unhappy.
He is. He is.
He
a
be in
prop
every
man.
picture like shit. Again.
She don't seem like a fun like niggas.
She
be
seemed
thinking,
boring. Like
yeah,
she
niggas be
not
thinking I'm tripping
cool.
when I be like, yo, like I probably wouldn't like hit Nicki, bro.
What?
I probably wouldn't.
What you say, not Chuck?
Probably wouldn't hit Nicki, bro. It just seems like
I
it's-
wouldn't
it just
say
would
that,
be a-
sir.
It just
I'm
seems like it'll be
You
a
wouldn't
very
say that.
boring.
I wouldn't say that.
Sorry.
I
Very
just gonna-
boring, very
I'll
boring time, bro. Very boring and controlling time for me, probably.
I wouldn't say that. But
I'm not.
you probably would try to see at least.
You gonna try to find out?
I'm gonna check it out for sure.
All right. So
rather
you
hit
gotta-
Oprah.
Lord.
Rather hit Oprah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
go crazy.
She's horrible too.
Nah,
While we talking
nah,
about horrible people,
Not in bed.
she's horrible.
Hey, what's that man be saying? But no, I was pissed about
mean
that.
the
Yeah,
man who's
that
been her
shit fucked me
boyfriend
up.
for
I
40
had
years?
to kind of. I had to say something about that shit. Man.
She said, "Hey, she said
That
that's
man
what
has
she
not
want."
risen
She
above
said
boy.
that's what-
You are a 75-year-old boyfriend.
Yeah,
She said that's what she
man.
wants.
You gotta have
Exactly.
more respect for yourself.
Said that's
King.
what she wants. Yeah, auntie.
He's a boyfriend.
Have some
He might
respect for
not want to be
yourself,
her.
auntie.
You know, he might not want to be that. Let them rock.
He
how they
proposed.
rock.
They was engaged
I'm
at one
saying
point.
though,
Oh damn.
Why-
They was
Yeah,
engaged
they
in like
were.
87
They
or
were.
something.
Niggas forget.
Yeah.
Niggas
But-
forget that it was before our time.
you know, I hate when people be doing this shit, but like people do that with women like all the time. Like they was on like Cassie ass, like, you know, and it was like a lot shorter than fucking Stedman. They like, he's never gonna marry you, sis. Da 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 da. Niggas just be like, yo, they fine with that nigga doing him. I think you should respect yourself more.
That's Facts, my man.
Just because he an old nigga, that don't
niggas
mean
old
like,
and happy.
I'm saying like
What the fuck?
old
Steph
niggas
had
can
money
be happy
too. That's the
too.
thing.
Niggas
I was like,
old
did
and
you
happy.
not want kids? Did you not want a wife? I have real life.
That's what I'm
questions.
saying.
That's-
Like
that's
that
what makes the
seem like,
difference.
nigga, like
Okay,
you
he got no
basically
kids.
like
I don't
suppressing
think he
your
does.
whole self
Oh, damn.
for a
Steph be
woman.
popping all the old coots, man.
Go crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Right.
convinced.
I bet you.
Yeah,
I bet
he
you.
do.
Oprah got eyes everywhere.
Probably.
Man, that's the eye in the sky.
She got
man.
eyes on Russell Simmons' cave.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's why he don't leave.
Got eyes on Russell's cave. Yo, it's all right. So speaking of that, 50 went at her, saying like, you know, you only target
50 is the last person
50
talking
went
about
to Oprah?
shit.
target. Yeah,
I just want to make that very
that
clear.
you only target. You know, like
50's
R.
my
Kelly,
favorite
Russell
toxic
Simmons.
man
Like nobody's kind of like
hip-hop.
targeting Harvey Weinstein and things like that. Here's my take on this
That's
shit.
some bullshit, but continue.
Yeah, because the media been covering Harvey Weinstein pretty tight. I guess my thing is like, all right, so we're black, obviously, right, Krack? Yeah,
I
you
am.
okay? So
Not really me, but.
So-
figure it
I guess it's like this. Kevin Spacey has some bullshit going on.
Yes.
All right, few black people knew about it.
Kevin Spacey
All right.
carried a teenage boy to
Yeah.
his like bed and
Yeah,
out.
so
Oh, he
did a
freaky,
lot of
freaky.
so
really
On the
weird
wrong
people were like,
side.
ain't nobody talking about Kevin Spacey. But
The
y'all talk
media
about
that you
R.
don't
Kelly.
read is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, here is 20 Kevin Spacey memes
Nah, they been
from white
talking.
people. You don't care about Kevin Spacey, black person. You care about R. Kelly because that's who you know. You don't care about Epstein. You don't fucking care. I shared an Epstein meme. Somebody was like, who is that? Some black chick. Who's that? Like, bro, okay.
Alex?
I mean, so don't say, like, stop acting like
I already
these
know I'm
white
not
people
tapping
like
in with that.
Harvey, Kevin, and all these other niggas aren't getting like their jokes, their memes, and all this media. It's just like we don't follow. I don't care about what
They are.
what they're
That's what
doing,
makes Harvey
really.
Weinstein has a whole documentary out. Like, we know what he's done. We know who he is. My thing is, you don't want me to hold black people accountable. Just say what it is. You
Yeah.
mad because you feel like I'm talking about black people and bringing us down. Like, no.
Yeah,
If
stop that.
anybody, I should be the one holding you accountable because why are you doing this as a representation of the culture that I represent?
Y'all,
You know
y'all
what
ain't
I'm
lock
saying?
him up. Let him go. Like, no.
I'm like,
just
so because,
lock
like,
everybody up. How about we do
Your
that?
tune would change if somebody, if I come shoot your mama, you're going to be like, oh, but they let Zimmerman go. So
Yeah,
you gotta let
exactly,
me go. Y'all can't talk about me
exactly.
shooting
That's
your
what I'm
mama.
saying.
Like, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, it's stupid. Like, no, you commit a crime, you get held to the same
And
standard
people,
no matter who you
people
are.
rarely keep that same energy when that type of crime happens to someone that they know or to them.
Oh yeah,
People
yeah,
don't keep the
yeah,
same energy
yeah.
for shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
not
know
gonna
what I'm
have
saying?
the
Like,
same energy.
period.
Yeah,
man.
It changes all the time.
If a nigga kill your brother, you pulling out the Glocks and riding. But if a cop kill your brother, you quick to scream, "Stop the violence, nigga!" The fuck? One of the hardest bars. Facts.
Shit like that.
Listen.
Shit like that.
Listen, Harvey Weinstein settled. All right, all pretty much. I think didn't everybody
That
settle?
was a low bill to settle, though. Can we talk about that? It's pretty
Let's-
low bill.
That is, but
You know what's crazy?
the situations,
Cosby had a settlement before, but I'm like, nobody's going to bring that up.
man,
So it's like, he settled
Here-
a few times before.
Oh.
did.
Like,
Yeah, man,
since the
different
80s.
cases.
And y'all
Yeah, I
not
was
bringing
about to
that
say,
Here's
up.
my
Like,
question.
Different cases.
Here's my question: for crimes like this, rape, sexual misconduct, shit, even murder and shit, the situations like let's just keep it on the sexual misconducts. The situations like settlements put any chinks in the armor of like the Me Too movement and shit, because it's like you're settling outside of court for something that I would assume is pretty devastating. Like if you got raped, I'm pretty sure that is a very tragic situation. And then you taking this person to court, but they like, look, let me give you $2 million. Let's let all this shit go. Should you be able to put a price on
I mean, that's their choice.
that
though.
happening?
that's what
No,
I'm
I
about
know that's their choice, but for people who like, you
I
know what I'm
used to think
saying?
like that, though.
For people who this happened to, where they like, dog, come on, man, you can't take the money. We need to take this nigga down, because I know it's people who feel like that. Like, man, fuck
but
that.
sometimes it's hard.
Is it like,
Yeah, I was
to
about to say.
like it gets into like an evidence thing. Like if your lawyer come to you and say, look, this is gonna be a tough one because we don't have enough, or there aren't enough people who are willing. Because some people are in it just for the check, like they real quick to get paid off.
Yeah.
Like,
Cause like
I
niggas getting
mean,
off. Like here go
Yes.
25 mil. I raped y'all. We're done here.
did you hurt me and embarrass me? Sure, but $3
or-
million is about to make it feel a lot better.
Court is a motherfucker for even if you the defendant or whatever the case. I mean, not the defendant, but the person that's filing, whatever the case may be.
So this does nothing.
Court is a motherfucker, man.
So the movement is like, nah,
The movement is still relevant because
Yeah.
it's still bringing to
Yeah.
light, like, yo, niggas is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like y'all need to stop being so handsy. Calm
Yeah.
down a little bit. No means no. That type of thing.
right.
I don't think somebody taking a settlement necessarily.
Nah, if you like Kaepernick.
Well, cause Cap took the settlement, so I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Nah, yeah.
Oh, that's a
That's
different
different. That's
situation
different.
though, because I feel like Kaepernick is kind of like
Kaepernick is pissing me
still
off.
out there.
Oh, yeah.
Like
We've had
still out
discussions
there
about
doing
him.
the
Yeah,
weirdo
he's-
shit. So, nah, I feel.
So there
like-
should always be an option to settle for like rape.
And then
crimes
sometimes,
things,
bro,
yeah.
you gotta pay some bills. Like maybe you fucked up. Like certain people, like maybe you don't even. We don't look at the mental shit that happen to people. Like sometimes you don't want to leave a fucking house.
Yeah.
So then you have to go to your job and you're really like losing your shit.
So the 2 mil will make that
Sometimes-
better.
$2 mil is a lot of
Yeah,
therapy.
that's what I'm saying.
But like,
Yeah.
it should be an
sometimes-
option where I get a settlement, but you still go to
Still
jail.
go to jail. I would like that.
Like,
I would
bitch,
love
you
that.
still-
Like, hey nigga,
I
give me
need
some
this.
bread and get your ass in the slammer,
Depending
nigga.
on, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Be fair.
But sometimes the
Little
settlement
criminal
will have
activity.
some sort
Criminal
of
activity.
something that they have to do.
Yeah.
So you need to know like the full details of the settlement. Like, is it just money, or are you
25
like
million spread
officially
across.
a sex offender and you have to register? Like, do you have to go to classes? Like, what were the actual details of your settlement?
Bro, this nigga 25 mil across 30 people.
That ain't shit compared to how much this
That
man
ain't
is
shit for
actually worth
him
and
at
what he
all
got.
either. Yeah. Like what? Of course he give him each.
Damn, 25.
Bro, that's
30.
less than $1 million. And now after they take out what lawyer
Taxes,
fees and taxes and all that shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's a
Damn.
low bill, bro.
Can these women come back around for a civil suit?
That's tripping.
I don't know how that worked.
Yeah, I don't know.
And these was all kids.
know
or
how that
something?
worked.
How was it?
They were
Nah.
just
Nah,
women.
women, I
Just
think.
women.
Yeah.
But you never
They
know.
tripping.
Shit.
He just
I don't even know. That seems suspect as fuck right there.
that they just went ahead.
The
just took
30
it.
for 25 for 30? Couldn't even get the 30 for 30? ESPN? Damn.
Man, that's a
That's
ridiculous.
what I'm saying. Like that
No,
payout
that's-
is like
Yeah,
trash.
it is. Nah.
Yo, that shit is nuts.
Yeah.
Though. I didn't really expect that to go like that.
And we'll see. Like Alex was saying, like it's not. The book has yet to be.
Yeah, it ain't over. It ain't over yet. But yeah, it's Oprah. I don't know. It's Oprah. I guess I ain't about to rack on the what.
As far as like
she's
her
targeting
saying-
a certain market, I'm sure.
I also understand.
With this,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I was about to
saying?
say,
She's targeting a
I
certain
think
market.
that's
I understand the
more
Oprah
of it.
criticisms.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not gonna say that I
yeah,
don't.
for sure.
Because I've had my own
Yeah,
issues with Oprah. Like, you have this whole school in Chicago, South Africa, great, amazing, but you're from Chicago. You were there for like 30 years doing your show. Like, what are you doing for the community? Why are you not pushing what you've done for the community as much as you're pushing the South African thing? Great for them, but I feel like you could do shit here. Or the fact that you became definitely more focused to non-black women, especially during the later years of your show. It is incredibly evident on who you cater to. If you ever read Old Magazine, that shit is not Essence. It is not Ebony. Do I respect your hustle for where you come up? Absolutely, but I can't respect you as a person. Like, we don't see Oprah at the NAACP Image Awards. We don't see Oprah at the Soul Train Awards. You damn sure ain't about to see Oprah at the BET Awards. But it's like,
it's too black.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You
That's
gotta
what,
stay
and that's what it
neutral.
looks like. Like,
You
you're
gotta
so
stay neutral.
disconnected from the culture, and it is such a strong contrast when you look at like Oprah and then you look at Gayle King. And it's
Yeah.
like Gayle is her
yeah.
best friend, but Gayle is in the streets out here. Like,
Yeah.
we see her.
Yeah, she almost got
And it-
smacked by Kels. She out here. She in there.
So it's just
She
like,
ain't blink,
it's a different.
She ain't move. She saying, nigga,
Shit.
wish
It's
you
a
might.
different thing, and it's like you do black things, which is great. You turn around and be all, Maya Angelou uplifting, what have you. But I just, I
Once
find
she
it-
She might have
started
started
a
acting
religion at
different
one
when,
point in
She
time.
got to get her Michelle Obama on, man. She tripping.
Michelle be in her bag, dog.
Yeah,
Say
man.
Michelle
Like,
is
she-
more.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I fuck with Michelle, bro. She be in her bag, dog. Definitely shouts to Michelle.
See what capitalism does? I feel like this is the same issue that Stephen A. Smith has. just on a different level.
You don't fuck with Stephen A?
No, he's
Uh-oh.
another one. I feel like he's
He's so full of shit, dog. He gets on my nerves. That's the easy
Stephen
way.
A?
I saw this tweet.
Chef
But I
says-
respect how he got to where he got. Like I respect. Like
I can respect your hustle and not like this a person.
Yeah,
There's plenty of
You know
people
what I'm
like
saying?
that for me.
Chef said criminal court is different than civil. You could get the lawsuit and the criminal case.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Okay. Thank you for adding that in, but
Chef,
you got
know a
some
lot of
good shit to
bro.
say sometimes.
He know a lot of
Fuck,
shit.
nigga. Look,
Damn.
on the term of on the sexual misconduct. So, Bette Milder wants Justin Timberlake to apologize for pulling that titty out, and she wants this apology now.
You talking about the Janet Jackson thing?
Yeah, she took to social media. She said, Justin
Hold on,
Timberlake
Bette
public.
Midler.
The Bette Midler who been out here just racist as hell.
Yep. So she said Justin Timberlake
The hocus
publicly
pocus all right.
publicly apologized to his wife for holding hands with another actress after having too much to drink, but has said nothing about what happened when he pulled Janet Jackson's boob out. When is Janet Jackson gonna get a public apology?
How long ago did this happen?
Okay, as much as I hate Bette Midler.
Does it have to be a public apology?
She
I'm pretty
has a
sure he
point.
said sorry.
Here's
I'm
my
saying
thing. Okay.
Does
here's
it have
my
to be?
thing.
When does it have to be?
Don't
public?
disrespect me or do anything publicly and then try to apologize to me in private. No. You better make your apology as loud as the disrespect was.
So he
Period.
shoulda- he
Off
shoulda
top.
apologized
He should
for
have
that?
publicly claimed out, not in a statement.
Alright.
Actually said something about that.
Okay.
But I digress. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
What's interesting and what somebody brought up on Twitter was that Justin Timberlake has a history with like black women and kind of leaving them out there to dry. Like this whole handholding situation, and it's just like it's very reminiscent of what happened during the Janet Jackson thing, except it's on social media because of course the actress was like
So
a
who was
woman
holding hands
of
with
color.
who again?
Justin Timberlake was holding hands with somebody, bro. Like I don't keep up with Timberlake no more too much, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
yeah, I kind of been off that wave.
Yeah, Timberlake
long
be
while
acting
ago.
different. He's
Yeah.
one of those
Crimea
black
River.
when it's convenient type.
Miley
Yeah.
Cyrus.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does the same shit that
Most
she
Right.
did.
motherfuckers like that.
So I've
He's
been
just
off.
more talented.
Shit, a
Yeah,
lot
I've
of black
been off that
motherfuckers is
way.
black when they, you know.
So
Oprah.
Yeah.
So a celebrity
Stephen A.
public
Smith.
apology should only be when they disrespect somebody publicly.
Pretty much.
What shit
I
don't
was just
deserve an
confused,
apology?
Like, why the fuck?
Should Kevin Hart have apologized for those old
No.
tweets?
Loser.
Okay.
No.
A loser.
My nigga.
He's a cornball. Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, both of them.
Oh,
Same,
man.
bo-
That-
same
Oh my
boat.
god. Yeah.
Can we?
That's a mirror.
That motherfucking
Mirror
Rock
match.
Nation
Bunch of-
brunch toast
bunch of
is
losers.
going to forever be pure bullshit.
What?
You didn't hear
never
it?
Heard.
No.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
Talk it,
pull
so
it
I'm gonna
up.
pull
Yeah,
it up.
Pull it up.
Say what
Pull
you
it
gotta
up.
say while I'm looking for
y'all
this.
just mentioned Tiffany Haddish. I just wanted to comment on her. Congratulations on the what is it, Black Mitzvah? That's on
I ain't
Netflix.
watched it because I figured
It was trash. Because I mean, I'm proud that she made it there, and she got her special. She got her little special that Monique wanted.
I'm on fire right now, fuck nigga.
Right. And it was nasty, bro. I don't know. I don't know if that's her best work, but it wasn't it, man.
Fam.
It wasn't it.
I thought you was gonna
Bring
say
Monique
that shit
back.
was good.
Listen.
Hashtag bring Monique back.
Bring
listen,
Monique
Monique
back.
I ain't-
2020.
Yeah, it
oh
was.
my lord.
She was.
What?
More family, more freedom, more ownership.
That's me. We're gonna leave him alone. He good.
Anybody else got anything else I forgot out? Goddamn right, I got one. Yeah.
Who was this?
Kevin Hart.
If you're around this group of people, you're not motivated by what you see. I'm going to call you what I like to call a person that is just, you're a loser. Losers like to lose, winners win. Winners win because they surround themselves with winners.
Talk that shit,
I'm
kid.
damned if I'm not around a bunch of fucking winners. Look around you, goddamn it, and be inspired, be motivated, and ask yourself, do you want it? Because if you do, you get in rooms like this. There's a room like this.
What I like to call not what the definition of a loser really is, but what I like to call a loser. Losers lose, winners win. Now be damned if I'm not around a bunch of winners right now. Look around you. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. That was a terrible toast, nigga. That was a terrible toast. Losers lose, winners win. What you like to call a loser. What you like to call that. What? What are you talking about? Losers lose. No shit, Kevin. Winners win. Oh, is that what all that means? That shit was pure garbage.
Bunch of losers.
Garbage.
Losers.
Garbage. Look around you. Get motivated.
What
We're
was that?
we're
Like,
all we're all rich here. It's people who can't even get in here. So of course, if I'm at the Rock Nation brunch and was able to get past the gate, I think I'm probably doing pretty well for myself.
Actually, no, they've had some trash attendees there.
Ooh.
You're a loser.
Jason Lee Hollywood Unlocked has been there.
But how much money do we got?
He's a loser.
He's a love and hip hop dude. What do you mean?
Yeah. Love and
More
hip
money
hop.
than me. Hey, I would have got stopped at the
You're a
gate.
loser.
Kev would have been like, "Look, you see him? You see that? See that nigga out there with the podcast?
Oh,
Loser. He wish he was in here getting motivated by niggas like us.
See all this motivation? Fucking losers.
Fuck Kevin Hart, man. This nigga,
I
dog.
can't with
Get
Kevin
the
Hart.
fuck
Guys
out
are
of here.
losers.
It's literally Kevin and Tiffany. If I had one life jacket and they both was in the middle of the ocean, I'm gonna save the fish.
Gonna let him go. I heard Jumanji was funny, man.
I like Jumanji. Did the new one come out yet?
I guess, man. I ain't
see
really
that
fuck with the movie too much.
I
The
fuck with
first
it.
one. I was
I fuck
straight.
with it.
They got a
That
4
shit.
coming out too. They moving these bitches like Fast and Furious, nigga. They ain't playing. They not playing.
Don't fuck with it.
Go crazy. Go crazy. Lizzo. Lizzo, man. So we got Lizzo, you know, Times Entertainer of the Year, 8 Grammy nominated.
She got 8?
8 nominations.
Eight whole.
Truth Hurts, you know.
She is an 8.
BBW, you know. So Lizzo is she is a awesome spirit. All right.
She's a great flautist.
It is so much. If you mention Lizzo and it's just like, yo, you don't like anything about her,
Don't say it. You fat phobic.
you know what it goes into. It's like, yo,
You a phobia. Phobic. Phoba.
listen. It's like,
Nope.
it's like, yo, why can't we just like not? I fuck with Lizzo. Like, I fuck with her.
I've never heard a whole Lizzo song.
No, I fuck with her, bro.
Me either, for
I
real.
had the album in rotation when it first came out.
Same.
But it's just like, yo, you cannot say anything. Like when I was talking about like, damn, does she deserve 8 Grammy nominations? I had fat chicks on my head. I'm like, yo,
See,
I watch BBW porn.
the beautiful thing.
I done hit fats. I don't give a fuck about.
Go
Look,
crazy.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Women is women. Listen,
It's women.
listen. Ain't no fat phobia for me. I love that. It be, hey, we ain't gonna get into
Ain't
the
no
details.
phobics.
We ain't gonna get
Ain't
into
no
the
phobics.
details
That's
of.
hilarious.
We're not gonna get into the details
Freak.
of like sex with fat women, but
Freaky,
it's
freaky.
awesome. All right,
Freaky,
it's
freaky.
awesome. So I'm not going. It's like asses everywhere. It's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I would tell you can't try it now.
That's a fact.
But I wish you had a time machine to go back check it out. But yeah, don't say, like I ain't no fat phobia shit, niggas. Like, yeah, it's been like the fat chicks have been on rants and just been on niggas' heads like crazy. They saying that like they don't feel like they people. It was a lot after the Lakers thing. It was a lot. Like they said, yeah, no. I swear to God, I was reading this Twitter rant, bro.
I've
Like
seen a lot of Facebook theses about
this
this.
chick was
so,
going
like,
off like, yo, I don't feel like we even people. When skinny people eat what the fuck they want, they just skinny. And when fat people eat the fuck they want, it's unhealthy and all this other shit. And it's like, yo, I'm not in the head of that type of person. So I don't know. I just know I done been called small, short, skinny, tiny. Right. You too little for me, nigga. All type of shit. I've gotten all type of. I mean, blah, nigga. I done got it. I done got the heat. I don't know. I don't think that Lakers thing was about because Lizzo be naked on social media all the time.
All the time. I think people are just honestly tired of seeing Lizzo naked. Like
I think that might be it.
But
Lizzo with the ass.
People are like, it is a sticky spot to be in because it's like, why are y'all so vocal about being tired of Lizzo being naked when all these girls are always naked? I eat Kim Kardashian all the time, but I'm like, people have talked about her ass looking like an ant's for years, so I don't know which side of the it's weird.
I don't be cool with either side. Like if that was Kim Kardashian,
I
don't give a fuck who it was.
I done cooked Kim K plenty of times on social media for just being
like,
naked for no fucking reason.
It was just like the fact, like, for me personally, I know this be hard to believe, but me with kids, like, I do look at like basketball games as family events. Like it's crazy how you can be like, yo, I
wouldn't walk in there with my shirt off, bro. I just wouldn't go
you
to
could
the
be like, yo,
basketball
I got
game,
kids. This is the only reason, like, I wasn't really feeling that. If it was just me, I know it was just me, I'd be cool with it. Oh, your kids. No, look at the girls that dance like during the halftime and shit. Like, I'm like,
ass cheeks don't be out at the Pistons game, bro.
Y'all know what I was just the most upset about? How ugly the outfit was. It had
That's
nothing to do with.
Damn,
it was
people
just like
calling her Rikishi.
That was hilarious, by the way.
Because it was like the same as that shit.
Was hilarious, and then Rikishi tweeted, and it made it all better. I was like, it was
Nigga said, "Why am I trending?"
Worth it.
Let me see something real
And
quick.
I couldn't even be mad at that. And it is just like, dog, like, they need to do like a whole Rikishi compilation now. Just do all WWE, everything.
I don't care if we had.
She needs to do a video with Rikishi.
I don't care if we at the grocery store. Like if I'm with like my kid and you just like in the grocery store, which I done seen like a couple Instagram models kind of do this to see what reactions they get from
shaking ass and shit.
Yeah, from kids and shit. Like don't
like, I don't
do that. Like
not
I
with
literally
that
seen
either.
a chick post to see a dad and what looked to be an 8-year-old turn around to like gawk at your ass, and it's like I don't really want my son.
It's just tacky.
Doing
Like
that.
that's it. It ain't got nothing.
So
to do.
openly, like damn, like no, hey, son, no, you just don't do
certain
that.
things like I'll be expecting as a parent.
And
like,
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's certain
7.
things like I might be like, hey, if I go to this certain place, this might happen. I might have to explain this. There is no world in which like I could have imagined like Lizzo was gonna come through with the Rikishi shit and be shaking her ass.
It was just so much more around that. It was the outfit was ugly. Your bare ass is touching these seats. Like that don't bother you. Like how? What do they do with the chair after? Did they sanitize it? I have questions. You know what I'm saying?
They said, are these the same?
Sold on eBay.
Somebody said, is these the same kids that be listening to all this rap music? I'm like, why do that? What do that got to do with anything?
Lizzo is not a rapper. Can we stop calling her that? Can we just stop
I'm just
that
saying,
shit?
like, why? Because my kid listened to fucking Migos. They could look at ass now.
People make these false correlations all the time, and I don't understand. Like, the internet is the place for false equivalencies.
I don't care if you could see. So let's say Amir's like 7, right? And it's like, okay, everybody just got their bare ass out at the grocery store. So do that mean I just let this nigga go ahead and watch porn? Like, fuck it, son. You see ass at the grocery store? See ass
go
right
ahead.
here. Go crazy.
Pretty
like,
much.
That's the correlation. I don't get it.
Basically, is
I don't agree with what she was
let
wearing.
whoever do whatever, and don't say anything. Because you fuck up their mental health.
What it really is, though.
Like if I go to the beach, I'd expect that at the beach. You're gonna see some ass out here at the
all
beach.
these celebrities,
okay,
just
kids,
forget.
that's what you're gonna see that here.
There's certain
they forget about just other people's perspective. They be so caught up in making a statement, going viral. Yeah. They forget about it is kids here. They don't give a fuck about
people.
That
don't give a fuck about kids too much no more. I don't
It's
think
a selfish thing.
That's what I'm saying. Most people we think about that.
It's her like it's like she gets off on being like this discussion.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're trying so hard to prove that you're this cool fat girl that you are fucking it up for cool fat women. Like you is doing too much. Like bring it back, sis. It's cool. It's okay.
I wonder why she doing so much. So yeah, now what's she having? What's she gonna do now?
No, and then when I see her crying, like explaining it, like
I ain't watched. That's what she's crying about.
Lizzo was crying.
No, I seen her like it was like an Instagram live. It was just like a clip.
It was trash. It was pointless.
I guess she was
She was trying to explain that there was no remorse.
Yeah, but then she's crying. It's like,
thank you all for supporting me.
Lizzo
yeah, it's really weird. It's like you're obviously
that bare ass is a fart hazard. Flat out.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Shut the fuck up. Thank you for being with us this entire time.
Okay,
you said a fart hazard.
Fart hazard is actually funny and it sounds like a sign at the so like
Fart hazard.
Hot Topic or something.
Lizzo in the building. Fart hazard. Like what?
When
wasn't nothing containing that though. Like that shit would have just.
She
been
started
on his
throwing
seat.
that motherfucker too. Not just I walked in this bitch, but I'm about to drop ass for all y'all in here.
See, that's my thing too. Everybody around her was laughing. If that was me, I'm saying something. There's never one person to be like,
your
yo,
ass down, Lizzo.
There's never the one downer nigga to be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Everybody always
Buzz
be like,
Killington.
Yeah.
Well,
like cool.
Here's the thing with
cool
Lizzo.
guys.
I understand as a fat black woman, I understand Lizzo. I get it. And it's like, you know, you finally found your confidence, you finally found your swag, you finally found your bag. That's great. But it's like you're doing too much. It's like you found it for what? Just to show the world like, hey, I'm okay. Like you're trying so hard to prove to people that you're so okay with yourself now that I'm starting to question if you're really okay with yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying?
She's not.
When
She's
she was
fucking
crying, it struck me as somebody who still hasn't really come to grips with their image and how it can be perceived by people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And when I see that, it comes off as insecurity. It just breaks some of that mystique Mystique and artists are like, it's dead. Like, it's like a dead thing anyway. But once I start seeing you're being affected negatively by something you supposedly embracing, it gets confusing.
Yeah.
She's insecure. She's insecure.
Yeah, that's what it come off.
Because my thing is, there is no way you put this on not knowing what the reaction was gonna be.
Yeah, like come on.
Ain't no way you put that on not knowing what the reaction.
And that's
was
what I'm
gonna
saying. Like,
would anybody else have been able to get in like that?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think so.
Really?
Beyonce,
I don't think so,
Cardi
bro.
B.
I done seen
that's what I'm
niggas
saying.
get.
I think
No, I'm talking about a normal person.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about a normal
Absolutely
person.
not.
But you
Cardi ain't did that though. Neither has B.
I know. I'm just saying.
No,
where we got in.
we saying those
Where would it
famous
got in?
people could
Yeah,
probably.
these are the people that keep getting brought into the conversation. Like if
Which
they
I
did
don't
it, if they did it, if
Actually,
they did
Megan
it.
is the one that keeps getting brought up because of her.
I don't think
her
Megan would
chaps.
do that.
But Megan showed up to basketball game like regular people show up to basketball games.
I
in
don't
clothes,
I
in
don't
gym
see
shoes,
Megan.
and, like
I don't see Megan doing that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I don't see her. I don't see.
That
I
ain't
see
her
her leaving.
speed.
I see her leaving her ass on the ground. Like
She going crazy.
for us to enjoy there.
Shout out to her with the real ass.
For us to
Appreciate
enjoy
you.
there. Yeah. All right. Hey. Definitely
It's a
gonna have to
rarity.
eat that one day, Meg. We'll cross
Sheesh.
paths. We will cross.
wow.
Eating butt.
We will cross. We will cross paths. soon
Tyrell
enough.
Slappy eating butt.
Soon enough. Part 3. Meg Thee Stallion.
Part 3.
Yeah. Tiana gotta get this work first.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, gotta get this work first.
I was trying to.
We was talking
I was
talking
trying to
yesterday,
wait.
man.
Oh,
She told me I was
yeah.
she told me I was funny.
Yeah.
Sir.
You told her to watch the podcast?
Nah, she was kissing some nigga. I said, take this shit down, bro.
Did she?
Nah. She said you silly.
There's
She got
a
about
level of
another
creep
hour.
on you. And
She
it
said you
is
silly
just-
as hell. I said,
it's
take this shit.
so
I said, take this shit
So
down,
that's
bro.
2. Who the third? Tiana?
Huh?
Tiana Trump?
What, the third? No,
You
she the
said-
first. She the first.
I'm saying, but you said
I don't know who the second will be, but I'm sure it won't be Meg. I don't know. Maybe.
Yes, I get it.
Who knows?
In between butt.
Oh, so
Right.
when you say so when you say Tiana, it's not Tiana Taylor, it's Tiana Trump.
Oh yeah. We ain't talking about Taylor.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
she ain't Taylor ain't gonna let me eat her ass, bro. Let's be serious. She in love.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, she in love. Yeah, I probably if I was a betting man, I bet I'd probably be able to eat Tiana's before Tiana Taylor's.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a no go for me. Although I would love to. But I
Iman
think
Shumpert not having that.
Yeah, he not. He ain't having that.
I actually think
He might drop a diss record
I think
on
he
me.
might have hands though.
He might drop a diss. No, I
he
think
might. I
yeah,
really think he do.
That's a fact.
He the only one.
That's a fact.
I think he might have him. Like,
Then a nigga that wears his hair like that,
he might
don't
go.
give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about shit. He
Red
don't
to go.
care.
Red to go.
Because for whatever reason, I put Iman Shumpert and like Andre Drummond in the same bucket, and I just feel like
One of the greatest rappers in Detroit. One of the greatest rappers in Detroit.
7 Mile Andre.
Let's get
With the buffs.
With the buffs.
With the buffs.
With the buffs.
here. Hey, one of the greatest beefs of all time going down right now.
Oh, I thought we were.
In this corner,
Oh, we about to bring this shit up.
we got Nicholas Cannon, my twin, In this corner, we got White Boy, Krack, Marshall Mathers, Eminem, clashing. Fat Joe dropped Family Ties, and Eminem came on and said he chop his balls off first if he had to listen to you, Nick.
I hate Eminem.
So, fuck you.
Hey,
So,
we gotta get to this.
Let's
this
calm
narrative.
down.
Hey, can we talk about this because I've been seeing a lot of Eminem
I
hate.
Eminem, bro.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's like this,
Why do
bro.
I hate
Niggas
Eminem?
here,
It's
niggas don't know.
real
Niggas is
strange.
wondering where this came from, and I'm like, he was on T.I.'s podcast. This got brought back to relevance because T.I. asked about this shit on his podcast, and Nick just, went on a tangent like, yeah, nigga, I was about to pull up to Detroit, do this. I think I can out-rap him if we
Wait,
he started
that
bringing.
is why this started?
Oh yeah.
T.I. is the
So
messy
for the
bitch.
people who think that Eminem just did this
It wasn't
out
worth
of nowhere,
this. It wasn't even worth.
he
saying
just
his
gave
name,
him a
bro.
bar.
It wasn't worth
Bro,
Eminem.
he gave that
saying
nigga
shit.
4 quick bars. Nothing.
It wasn't worth that.
But
Yes,
that-
it is. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
it wasn't
sometimes there are
even
those
nothing
people that you
relevant.
got beef with that is just like no
Don't
matter
say
what
nothing.
they breathe in your direction, I'm checking you. I don't care what it is. You can you could be working at McDonald's and forget my fries. I'm probably go on this whole thing about blowing up your house.
That shit
Like,
went. That
it's
shit
deep
went
like
a
that.
bit viral. I don't know how you would miss that shit. That shit went a bit viral, bro. Like
What,
him
the
saying
T.I. shit?
that he was gonna pull up.
I seen that, but that
He
was
said he was
old
gonna pull
shit.
up.
That's
That
old.
was new. That was
months
new.
ago.
No, he was on a podcast, but it was about old shit.
But
he
he's
said at that
still-
time.
But
Why
you're
are you
talking
bringing
about it
it
Why
up?
you
now.
bringing up old shit?
He could have
brought it
talked. He
Bro,
could have
if I
talked
fought a
about
nigga, if I fought a
boys.
nigga in college and then he just starts bringing up how he would beat my ass right now, I'm gonna probably have to pull up to see if the energy the same. I am, and I'm being honest. I am like nigga.
I'm not gonna hold you. I wish somebody would bring up some old shit. Like I feel obligated to then beat your ass off of the principal.
Bro, I just
And
got
this is
into
why-
it with my brother on
that's what I'm
social
saying.
media off some
Oh,
old shit.
Like, no.
So it's like, yo, nigga,
What are you bringing it up for?
it is what it is. And he's a nigga who
And
done
it's-
got his ass beat twice, but it's like, okay, I guess you want that shit again. And I'm here every time you want it. Anytime he want it, I'm here for it.
But you
I'm
know
here to
what
beat
it
your
is,
ass.
though?
We here. Let's go.
It's
like,
not like you're bringing it up to talk about it. You're bringing it up to talk shit again.
Yeah.
That makes
No.
a
Messy
difference. You're not
Nick.
just telling a story.
T.I. was
just-
trying
You
to get
talking
some
shit
listens,
again.
So
the
look,
listens on the
with
podcast.
the
This was an
Eminem
early
shit,
episode.
it's not
as
even
well.
about this Nick Cannon shit. Like Eminem always just bringing niggas. I just hate him just always bringing niggas' name up in his tracks, bro.
come on, bro.
Every
Explain.
album,
Elaborate.
every album,
You hate
Elaborate.
Game?
Huh?
You hate Game?
Elaborate. Because Game do that
You hate
shit
50?
all the time.
50 do it on social media.
Do you hate Game though?
Game does that
Game
shit.
has a good content in his album. Eminem shit.
Just say
don't
you don't
like
like
it.
Eminem as
yeah,
a rapper.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't say he ain't got
needs to be-
content.
Part of it, though.
Don't
Like,
no,
no.
it
No, that's
can't be
part of
part
it.
of it.
It can't
It's
because
accepted
Eminem-
on somebody else's
Eminem
behalf.
has he has good lines and he's a good words.
But how many songs does Eminem actually diss the people where it's a direct diss though?
Nick,
Like aside from Nick, like how many songs? Like name the song specifically where he is
Did you like
actually
his last
dissing
album?
people for
You
it.
like his last album?
It was cute.
It was
I actually
straight.
did like
It
it.
was
I,
cute.
I thought it was straight.
It was cute.
Yeah, it was better than
What?
What was the
shit
last?
that he
The one
dropped
before?
Yeah,
it?
the
Yeah,
one
what was that?
before.
What was the one right before this one?
way better. than
Marshall
that.
Mathers
Relapse.
LP2, I think.
Yeah,
It was something.
definitely
it was
way
just.
better
It was
than
just
that,
like
bro.
this last album was actually pretty solid.
What's his
And
best
even
song on
then,
there?
he was bringing people up who he felt had said shit about him.
I can't tell you.
We
the
not
name of
gonna
it,
add
but it's
that.
like track number
He's
three.
not like
it's like
Game,
track
where he
number
just
3. I don't know the
bringing
name
names
of
in.
it.
I mean, he may not
like the third
necessarily
track on
bring
it.
up names in his tracks. He just
If that's the case,
He
you hate
just
all the
not-
rappers.
Do you know
hate-
that the T.I. shit ain't the only thing either? Nick
Nick
Cannon
Cannon?
was on Vlad once again, bringing up Eminem, talking about, yeah, Gucci said he was going to handle that shit for me. Like, so I was going to send
I
Gucci
think-
at that nigga.
so-
like,
so
you
you
can't
put-
keep running
hey,
around
hey,
talking
hey.
about you was going to put fucking hands to me, nigga.
so look.
You can't.
You gotta. It's different.
You can't.
So you just compare
Especially if
Gang
you
with
Nick
Eminem,
Cannon.
right? Certain niggas are different tiers. So like I wouldn't compare. So
So what
When
you
we
saying?
say, hold on,
Look,
hold on,
look.
we gotta explain
So
what
look,
tiers are. Like,
Look,
what do
Nicki
you mean?
Minaj bringing up other females' names. I would dislike that more if I dislike that for her more than if fucking City Girls did it.
What names does
That
Eminem
just-
bring
I'm
up
saying
that
why?
didn't
I'm just
mention him
saying.
first?
I would just say like Eminem always just brings up like.
What do you mean? Nicki Minaj
older-
talks about people all the time.
I
in
know
his
that's what I
songs.
said. I
I
don't
feel
fuck with it.
like, I feel like,
You see what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel
but
like
if
a
somebody
lot
like
of
the
these
City
rappers
Girls
do
did it,
that,
I'll be
though.
like, it ain't the same. It don't hold.
I'm
the
saying
same
what
weight.
rappers.
I have no
don't-
problem with
I-
him giving 4 mediocre bars to Nick Cannon.
I'm just saying, in that last album, from what I heard, it just was like he
If we
bringing up
talking
a whole
about-
bunch of old these rappers and new times and.
From what I heard about M,
I
from what I heard
understand
about
the
M,
old shit, the old
from
shit.
what
like
niggas
this,
around
the new
Eminem say,
shit,
it be taking
this
time
hippity
for
hop
shit
rap.
to get to this nigga.
Huh?
Because they just said he just
I
be
believe
shut
it.
out.
It's
So
the
they
s-
said it takes time for that shit to get to him.
Eminem is the same as like Lil Wayne.
Yeah, like
They're
Royce was
both
just saying,
kinda
like,
off.
yo, this nigga just be
They be to themselves.
not
like,
paying attention to any of this going on. So if you like, all right, let me see what's, and then you like, oh, all these niggas been saying this shit. Okay, let me give him a couple. He didn't give anybody like, except MGK, real direct. Like
MGK or
this isn't shit. I get an edge to
You
him.
want Eminem or MGK?
I get an edge to him.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm
But
just talking shit, but
that
no, I
shit-
mean it's okay.
But yeah,
Nick Cannon shouldn't have did what he did for sure.
Nick
He
Cannon
trash.
been talking shit about this nigga for about a year, and he gave him four quick little.
Let's just
bars,
talk about
bro.
how T.I. started this whole shit.
Yeah,
Like I
facts.
said,
Because
like,
niggas don't know that this shit. Niggas don't follow Nick Cannon, so they don't know that like he's been saying these things.
And then it looked weird for T.I. to bring that up because I'm sure
So-
before
but
like
I was
he
trying
got
to pull
his
up to
Eminem
Detroit and
feature.
fight this nigga. Like I was trying to pull up and fight.
You know this is his motive is to get him on Wild Now. That's really what he's been saying.
Which will never happen.
I was like, he wanted
So-
to, I'm with it. And this is the only reason why.
That motherfucking, that
and
thing.
I wish.
Now, people may not remember this, but I do recall you having in Detroit somewhere. But
That's
you,
what
but
I'm
guess what? You still wouldn't have found him.
The exact words.
Ooh.
At the time.
I hate the sound.
I'm not
of
going to
T.I.'s
be
voice.
able to out rap you, but I will whoop your ass.
Ooh.
And those were
Come on, bro. You're not gonna say no shit like that, bro. As soon as niggas start talking fighting words to me, I'm with it. I may not be able to out rap you, but I'll whoop your ass. I'll whoop your ass. I'm saying I'll whoop your ass right now. That's what I'm saying. I'll whoop your ass. I may not be able to out rap you, but I'll beat your ass. Somebody say some shit like that, nigga. We done beat people ass for saying they gonna beat our ass to our face.
I just want to say one thing. What just happened on there is why I told you earlier that my background makes me different from other people. T.I. doesn't know how to interview people. T.I. knows how to rap. That is what T.I. does.
He in there like, boy,
So he only can talk about. He doesn't know how to carry a conversation. I'm pretty sure he ain't researched nothing on Nick. He only talking to him about the stuff that he knows.
That's a bit, man. You're not gonna.
I'll tell you,
You ain't
boy.
even gonna go to Detroit. You ain't gonna find him. Yo,
Because
why are we
even
talking
the
about
fact-
this?
Even the fact, like he said
At
it
the
himself. He said,
Yeah, man.
"Yo, a
Cool
lot of
head
people may have
prevailed.
forgot about this,
Now people may have forgot about this, Nick,
but I didn't, nigga."
but I didn't. Eminem, like what? Why are we talking about this? You ain't really. Come on, bro. You ain't really trying to fight Eminem, nigga.
Blow him off the
I think,
road,
I
bro.
would have ended up in Detroit somewhere.
like,
but
I'm
you,
about
guess
to-
what?
you know,
You
like-
And then T.I. does what? Adds to it by saying, if it were me, Nick, I would have ended up in Detroit pulling up. That's what T.I. said.
And like I said,
Right, would've.
I want to say this.
T.I. would have got his ass
I wanna
whooped
make
and
this-
ran out that bitch.
I want
if
to
he
make
was pulling
this
up on
all the way
Eminem.
clear. I want to make this all the way clear. Back in the day, I think it was
Talk about it.
after King. He wanted an Eminem verse very, very badly, and he would talk about it in interviews. Like, this is fact. You can look it up. I don't think he's talking like that. And this was at a different time where an Eminem feature, like an Eminem feature is still like, I guess, like a big deal, like right now. But even with the attitude towards him, like seeming like, it does seem like it's a split. It's like niggas that really don't fuck with Eminem right now, where to like, you know, back like 10 years ago, I don't think it was really like that. Like niggas was kind of like not really going at him like that. But once he got that verse, and it was very important, he does this how many years later? Like, this is like 5-6 years later and shit like that. So now we kind of forgetting what he was in that position where he needed that verse, because he acted like he needed that verse. Like, he needed the verse. Because I remember it was T.I. and Jeezy were like, weirdly, like two rappers. Like, I remember they just kept like speaking about Eminem or getting Eminem verses. So now You got Nick Cannon of all people. And you know he's not a rapper. Like, he's not a rap nigga.
He made Gigolo.
That's my shit, nigga.
I was about to say, that might be his only
You pulling
good song.
Suge Knight. You pulling Suge Knight out. And it's like, yo, Suge Knight talking all this shit, but yeah.
Suge Knight
I've heard many stories that proof bitched you.
Proof.
He was with Obi Trice. Yeah, he was with Obi Trice. Like Obi Trice wanted to shake this nigga Suge hand.
Shout out
This nigga
to
proof
Obi.
like this nigga proof like,
Having
yo, what
some
the fuck
issues.
you want to shake this nigga Suge Knight hand? Because rumor, I don't know how much truth it is to these stories, but
no, it's been
from what I hear,
from
what I hear, Suge wanted M, and he was trying to strong arm M, sign him. It didn't happen, so then it was a little bit of animosity there. So when that nigga, when Obi, Proof, and Suge were all in the same area, and Obi like, yo, I want to shake this nigga hand. It's Suge Knight, Death Row Records. Proof like, the fuck you want to shake this nigga hand for? Like, fuck this nigga. This nigga got pot killed. That type of shit. That type of shit was going on. So him and Suge get into it, and he was like, yo, Proof, let's go outside. Proof tell the nigga like, nah, last nigga you told to go outside died. So I ain't like, and laughed at this nigga, and it was dogging him. And from all the stories I hear, Proof, that does not sound far-fetched.
It's not.
At
That's
all.
actually fairly lightweight.
Yes,
for the Proof stories
because I
that
heard this nigga going off at like hood bars and shit on niggas all the time. So I know he had that kind of mouth on him. And now he dead, and you talking all this shit with Eminem and shit like that. Like, bro, why?
Ain't got no
I don't know what's going on. This is such a weird ass
This
situation.
is a situation that should have happened back when Benzino was still over the source. This is some old cassette tape type.
Weird.
Some LimeWire download. Like,
come on, some of my favorite battle rappers are looking very corny right now, making videos. Hitman, Charlie Clips, Conceited, y'all niggas are hopping on talking about the Black Squad, dissing Eminem.
that was the
It's
most
like,
disappointing thing
They
in the
were
world
bad
because
verses. Like,
it
beyond anything.
it don't matter.
I'm saying I could have like at least like, okay, you
How
know,
you feel
diss
about
Eminem?
That shit trife, but I mean they getting that check.
Look at the words you use. You said that shit trife. I ain't even heard that terminology in a long time. That shit is terrible. For you to pull that.
It was bad verses, bro.
Hey,
is that all that matter at the end of the day?
Look.
Is that when you getting a check?
You on Black Squad. You already getting this, check. Hey, let me get you give you 200,000. Get this verse for you.
No.
On Eminem.
No.
I feel like Nick Cannon fucked up for doing
No, I'm not doing it.
Like, because if you do like hold my job above my head, like
you saying that because you ain't got 200,000 right now. But let's think if you've seen it before.
I wouldn't do it.
Let's think if you've seen it before.
I wouldn't do it. I'm
gonna
just saying I don't know.
gonna-
I mean,
You might not care too much.
and niggas got 4 bars apiece, bro. Like, them niggas couldn't even. That's the thing. Like, if I'm gonna do it, like, let me get off, nigga. Like, I'm going. Like, I'm gonna go.
I think the thing is we need to stop forgetting like where Eminem did not start in battle rap, and I think people are really forgetting that. Like, people act like Eminem is
Glenn
just
Woodward.
Real
I don't give a
dumb
fuck
shit.
if you listen to this or not. You made
Real
a
dumb
stupid
shit.
ass status talking about Eminem and battle rap. Then he deleted my shit once I was getting the cooking on his ass
what'd
up under
say?
there. He
What was his
deleted
comment?
it.
What did he say? Or was this?
Cause I was like, bro, Eminem like
He said
started
he's
off.
never been known as a battle rapper.
Yeah, I said he started off in battle rap. You idiot.
I said,
That's what
Google
I said.
the hip hop shop.
hell watch A-Mile.
Did
That
he
was
delete
the
your
whole
shit?
I don't know.
He deleted.
He deleted it.
He came under there. He was like, thanks for your input. I said, nah, nigga, don't be that guy because you're sitting up here saying shit that is false, extremely false. And then when I put input to it, saying that you're an idiot for saying it, which you are, don't be that guy. So then he erased all that. And then I made the stat like, oh, man, you a sick nigga if you just erasing shit when I'm cooking your ass. You a sick
That
nigga
was
when you
about
do
him?
that. Yeah, you a sick nigga when you do that.
Glenn, you whack as
Yeah,
fuck.
you a sick nigga when you do that shit. Come on, bro. You know how many times niggas be up under my shit like cooking or something with facts and shit like this nigga will do. I'm not gonna erase his shit.
Yeah, I'm for sure keeping my shit.
I'm not gonna erase it. It's there. It's there.
This
You
nigga
wrong. If
deleted
you're
your
wrong,
shit.
you're wrong. If a nigga get the better of you in a conversation, and he's right. I'm not about to erase it.
But
bro.
this is-
it's there.
this
It's
is my
social
point.
media. Who cares anyway? We just talking and debating anyway, bro.
That's my
No
point.
big deal.
But statuses like that kind of illustrate what I'm saying is like this like thing against Eminem right now, where people are like going out of their way to kind of just like shit on this nigga. And
he great though.
That's my thing. Like I understand, like because I'm huge Eminem fan from like way back. I understand the quality of music has dipped. I understand that, but at the end of the day, he is still like one of the biggest names. And
955 say the greatest rapper ever.
We not. And see, I think people take shit like that. Look,
955.
But I feel like people
955 right now they show homage.
People take shit like that too because like Eminem ain't got. I don't think Eminem got nothing with 95.5 calling him like the greatest rapper. I think Eminem has paid like tribute to the culture in great ways. I think when you have like stations that gas him like he is the one and only and the best and there's no like competition, us in the culture, we know like there's niggas that could get in a bag. There's niggas that's in that stratosphere with Eminem. Like he's not just alone like as a rapper.
Facts.
So when the people or the white people going out and saying like, yo, he's the best, I feel like that dude like put a little something in like certain people's hearts where you be like, nah, fuck that shit. Like he not that. And I feel like that pushes away from like some of
campaign
his
for that
greatness.
nigga is amazing. I ain't gonna lie to you, 955. They've been doing
But
that
the
for
thing
years.
is,
crazy.
I think it is because Eminem was white that a lot of like we don't acknowledge how good of a rapper he actually is. I feel like that definitely does
I
think
the
take
like the
away
way
from
he kind of rhymes certain
lyrically,
words and syllables.
his rhyme scheme and like Royce's rhyme scheme are hella similar. Like they are pretty much damn near
That's
the
what
same.
I based
Like
my whole shit upon. Like when I was
Like
trying to
studying
learn how
that
to
shit.
rap, I studied Eminem and Royce the 5'9" and just like in and out they flows and shit. Like I was studying
them niggas. Is
so
sick.
I know, like I just know based on how much I studied them, how much homage they pay to the
Shouts
culture.
to Jeff saying Royce trash.
But
I'll never
low key,
forget
Who
look,
said Royce is trash?
What?
Jeff, I'll never forget Jeff said that
Jeff
shit.
don't be knowing shit.
I'll
But,
never forget that he said that shit.
A lot of people, I don't hear a lot of people discredit him for his pen. They just discredit him for like his discography. Just the
But
content
he got like
now.
2 or 3
Like
classics though.
he
His
do, but like
his content
a lot of
isn't for
niggas-
his
everyone.
content is like
It's not for
kinda
everyone.
Like, it ain't
But
really
nothing's for
buzzed
everyone.
Like that, for real.
Yeah, but
Like
you know,
I can't. If I will go back and listen to Eminem shit if I want to laugh.
I will say,
He
I
can
feel the
spit.
same
Don't
way
just-
about.
No, I'm saying, but
don't
like,
like just put him in that
yeah, I was about to
category.
say,
like,
saying,
Marshall
though.
I'll
Mathers
listen back to
LP,
him so I
bro,
can
like-
laugh.
Just
No.
lose it.
I feel the
Ass
same
like
way
that. Like,
about.
I
Ass
like
that
those
is-
songs.
That's
You.
curtain call shit.
I'm
I'm
saying,
talking
but
about Slim
still.
Shady LP, Marshall Mathers
Okay, yeah.
LP,
It's a lot of
Eminem
collapse.
Show. Like these, those
Eminem
3 albums are fucking
He
ridiculous.
got some shit on. He got some shit. But
After
I'm
that,
saying-
it get kind of shaky. I get that, but
Yeah.
there's not a lot of rappers
Start
that
getting
you
into
can
some of his
compare
verses
that
on, like,
even have
50 shit.
discography that you can even put in that category.
The only rapper
Jay-Z.
who's no,
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 I'm
no,
saying
no,
there
no,
are few
no, no,
rappers.
No,
Oh, come on.
Jay-Z's discography is the only one that's actually been incredibly consistent from the start of his career
Yeah.
till now.
Fact.
If we want to put people's discographies with Eminem's, you got to put Lil Wayne's with Eminem's. You got to put Kanye West with Eminem's. And the reason I'm saying that is because if you look at where they were at the start of their careers
They switched
versus
up.
where they are now and how drastically
It's
different and how
different,
much they
yeah.
have actually grown. Jay-Z is the only one who has remained consistent from start
That's
to
why
now.
he the GOAT.
That's
Like-
it. He is the only one who has not switched up. His style hasn't changed. He never caught a trend. It was literally just, it's a consistently good album, even Blueprint 3, from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Shout out
different.
to you.
So,
It's
I
good
mean,
shit.
I don't know, man.
Shout out to the GOAT.
I just
man.
feel like,
Jay-Z,
yeah.
Stop playing with me, nigga.
But I feel like a lot of artists have that where they have dips in they shit.
Hold
like
on.
certain niggas is
Lyrically.
Play fucked up games, win fucked up prizes.
Hey, bro, turn this
All
shit
this
off.
cocaine out here, and you want to put your nose in my business. So,
all
I ain't got to rap on
Wait,
this,
bro. So,
You know what?
I ain't
Look.
even about to rap.
hey, look. Eminem or 3 Stacks? Who better lyrically?
Nick Cannon.
You used to be
Oh, my
in a
fucking
position to talk to kids and they listen. Now you
I
a
think
Eminem-
Andre
Voted
3000 is
for Trump, bitch,
overrated
admitted.
lyrically. I think niggas listen to that nigga and hear like he uses.
How he
Potty.
delivers it. How he delivers it, and then they kind of like.
Yeah.
It depends
Yeah.
on what we're talking about. If we're
And then that's-
talking battle rap and freestyling, I'm definitely going Eminem. If we're talking
On
about
the
actually
track.
making a
We're talking
record,
about on the track,
it's Andre
lyrically,
3000.
lyrically, content.
Oh,
as a
Andre
dude.
3000
It's
on
not
a
even-
record is
and
Andre 3000.
That's the thing too.
Okay.
Like
Kendrick. and
I don't
Eminem.
even need to hear like Eminem like right now, because the time that I fucked with Eminem, I was in a different point in my life, like where I was really angsty and like on like other shit. Like at the time, like I'm older. Nigga, you know what I
Crack
mean? I'm
on
not-
crack. Oh, play that Nick bar again. Play that fucking Nick bar.
Son, where'd you
I said I was on a whole bitch different other shit.
Nah, but
Go crazy, crack.
like
Go crazy.
when
Talk
I'm a
your shit.
teenager, a lot of this shit is coming off a completely different way.
Bitch, I'ma kill you.
Yeah, like shit like that.
I
If
love
I'm-
Which is
that
I
so
was
much,
just
though.
banging that last week, nigga.
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, if that song comes out, like
Grab you with the
right
sharpest knife I
now,
can
Well,
grab.
Eminem could not come out right now.
reopen
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but if I hear some shit like that, I'm like, what the fuck type of weirdo shit is this? That might just be like the first time I'll be like, this nigga can rap, but this ain't my shit. I was a teenager back then. I ain't know better. That's why I say like a lot of these rappers, they look kind of funny in the light because what I was looking up to as a teen was
You realize just how trash it is.
yeah,
It
you know what I'm
happens with
saying?
everybody.
So you get older and then you like, well,
Jay, I listen to Jay, I'd be like, damn. That's what he was talking
Until I realized how trash Song Cry was. Like, that is the best. I love Song Cry. It's a phenomenal record, but it's also a very trash record.
that's what I'm saying. Like, my favorite rappers,
Why did I say that? I was just fucking a girl before Get Right Back.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
How dare you? How
that
dare
shit.
you move on with your life because I kept doing you wrong?
but
no.
he's saying it from the hood nigga perspective.
He's saying that shit from Offset
I was
perspective.
just fucking them girls.
I was
Let's
gonna
get
get
right
right
back.
I mean,
Like, I really want to know the Jay-Z.
Shout out to Toxic J.
If he
That's a
ever
fact.
delivered
That's what
those
I'm
lines
saying,
to
bro.
Beyonce for real. I have questions.
Probably. I wouldn't
I
doubt
was just
it.
fucking the girls. I'm gonna get right back. I'm just saying. Once a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever.
I'm
but
saying.
my stash came
I mean,
in the
listen to,
Steve Harvey
what-
suit.
Listen to Soon You'll Understand, bro. Like,
yeah, Toxic J.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Toxic
Toxic
J.
J, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Toxic
our favorite. Our favorite.
Toxic Hove. You know what he never said?
What?
He never said he put Molly in her champagne and she didn't even know it. That he took her home and had fun.
He
with
said
that.
some
He didn't
adjacent.
even know it.
He said some adjacent things. He didn't say that though.
Yo,
Shout out to our toxic favorites, man.
shouts to niggas, bro. Shouts to them.
We growing up, man.
Hey, man.
I,
We is.
I kind of want to know Alex's top 5 rappers.
Of all, like my personal top 5 or who I think.
I
general
want
public.
your general consensus top 5, and then I want your favorite top 5.
My personal favorite top 5 are Jay-Z, DMX, Royce the 5'9", LZI.
Who?
LZI.
I
Yeah.
gotta get
Slum
him.
Village is okay.
Okay.
And
Man, I thought a nigga like you would
Nah, I'm
definitely
not hip to
be.
them.
Nah.
and then Biggie Smalls.
Okay. Just go. Just
Nah, I ain't hip
Google
to some-
and
some.
start listening.
I'm ratchet Detroit.
Bar
shit.
heavy.
Nah, but you would fuck with it. I
Oh,
mean,
for
you
real?
like your
Yeah.
ratchet shit, bro. But you know,
Yeah, I know the spitters.
You know
I know
them
the
lit.
spitters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
the you know that
I
lyricism.
feel like
shit.
LZI is the only person that could actually touch Royce the 5'9" and vice versa. Lyrically, they're great. In terms of general
That
consensus,
new Royce album.
Yeah.
would be
My guy.
no in
That's what
no
we gotta
particular
get on
order.
there.
Is definitely Jay-Z is still there.
We can.
Lil Wayne is on there.
Mm.
I would put Andre 3000 on there.
I can't put him on there.
I would more so for influence than necessary lyricism. Because if I had to pick, I feel like I have to have Southern rapper, and if it wasn't gonna be him, it was gonna be Ludacris. It's one of the two.
That's
Where you got
Most
where you got
definitely neither
Cube
one of
at?
them.
Top
Hold
10
up.
or 20?
You said who?
Where you got Cube at? Top 10 or 20? Not like just his personal number. Just I like
Yeah.
breaking niggas down. Like he in my top 10 or he in my top 20 kind of thing. That way it's easier.
You know what? He's in my top 20.
He on top 20?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
Q for
Yeah.
sure in my top 20.
I ain't mad at that.
okay. So you got Andre,
Lil
Jay,
Wayne.
Lil Wayne. That's 3.
I would probably put Tupac.
Probably. You got
I would have to go with Tupac for sure. And well, Tupac isn't in my personal top 10. He ain't really make the cut for real. But Tupac, and then
Not enough bars, huh?
No,
Tupac got some shit
actually,
though.
that's why.
Yeah, I know.
Tupac got some shit.
But
Dang,
he
I
ain't-
don't
he
know
ain't
who-
got no
I don't know.
shit
My
like-
number 5 spot always rotates because it
I'm for
goes
sure
from me
kicking
being
3
saying
stacks
like
out.
Missy Elliott.
And I'm kicking Lil Wayne out.
Thank you. Thank you.
What?
Missy Elliott.
I put Missy Elliott.
Should be in people's top 5.
Missy Elliott needs to be in more conversations. Period.
At the very least, she should be in your top.
She started getting her flowers, man. Niggas started.
It took forever, but then they knocked it back out. With LIZZO, they knocked it back out. It was like, oh, we've never had a plus size. Like, yes, we have.
That was crazy
that's
once
nuts.
I started seeing
that's
that. I'm
nuts.
like,
that was wild.
Missy misdemeanor Elliott.
What do you mean? Like, no.
That's pretty solid 5. I like him.
That was wild.
Put Missy there.
Pretty solid.
But I'm like, y'all gotta stop disrespecting that woman.
Okay. That's a question I wanted to ask.
DMX a good pick.
But DMX for personal DMX is
I'll be trying to tell niggas
definitely
DMX
a great pick, nigga.
Lil Wayne is out of
definitely
there.
a top 5
3
guy.
Stacks is out of there.
See, when it gets into general public, I always do like cultural influence, and I can't deny. Like Lil Wayne, people forget is only like maybe 2 years older than us, but we put him. We can't put him with everybody that's our same age.
I'm 38.
Okay, well he's 2 years older than me.
I'm talking shit. I'm not that old.
Y'all niggas must be out your fucking mind thinking John can't pull another motherfucking rabbit out the
Who used to like get amped on like intros and shit?
Oh hell yeah, for
My
sure.
nigga DMX, bro, like.
Hey, that nigga. I will put DMX praying over certain pastors I've heard pray. I've been to a DMX concert. That nigga knows how to say prayer.
Yo,
like dog.
DMX is hot.
That nigga knows how to pray.
I feel like he's underappreciated, bro. Like,
that's a fact.
Niggas be talking about the crack and shit. Like, bro, don't. I tell people this all the time. DMX was a bigger deal than Jay-Z when they first came out, bro.
Yeah.
This is fact.
Much bigger deal.
Yeah.
It's have you ever seen the video like MTV Spring Break? And what was that? Was the Rough Riders anthem dropped?
Nigga.
And the way that crowd went, it was
nuts.
All vanilla crowd.
Nuts.
And it was just like
fucking insane.
Made me want to go to Spring Break, bro. Like I'm like, I definitely need to get to MTV
like
Spring
the
Break.
wave of people when DMX walked on stage.
It was during the Asher Roth wave, but I made it. The MTV Spring Break, man. It was doing Roth. Asher Roth.
Whatever happened to Asher Roth? What is he up to? He seemed like he would be like a banker or something right now.
Yeah.
Like he definitely doing something.
Real other shit.
I like Asher Roth.
I liked him though.
I liked Asher Roth.
I did
I
not
left
like
college.
him.
I
hated him.
liked
Because
Asher
I thought
Roth.
he was
cool.
Just discount Eminem.
Now, please get a little
How
bit
you
of
fuck
knowledge.
with Asher Roth and don't
Somebody
fuck with
tell
Eminem?
Roth that
fuck
I
with
don't
Eminem.
love
Like,
college.
Look, I fuck with Eminem.
Sending the shots
Shit,
to
I just
Asher
don't.
Roth.
I'm just not fucking with Eminem lately.
Okay.
Like he's one of the greatest. Yada yada yada. Blah 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 blah. I respect his pen. Like Nas, I respect him. I just don't fuck with Nas. Like I don't listen to him.
My niggas.
Nas
Shitty
ain't
Bang
my
gave
cup of
that
tea.
heat to Asher.
But I fuck with Asher.
I would just like larking my go-kart because that's what I say every time I drive my car. But I digress.
Oh,
My thing is, I
larking my
say
go-kart was fire.
Macklemore is who Asher Roth wanted to be.
Fuck Macklemore.
Macklemore. I hate Macklemore.
I didn't like that
who
nigga.
I
He got a
so
magic rap
Yeah,
album
I seen
coming
that.
out.
I seen that.
I don't
It
really
made me hate
understand what
him
it
even
is.
more.
Wait,
but
what?
He has a magic
magic
rap album coming out. So it's a
magic
magic album coming out.
I don't even understand.
What is
how
that? Is
Mhm.
it like a David Blaine feature on there or something?
I don't know
I
what
didn't
he's
even know what
doing.
he do.
He didn't explain it,
Yeah,
but
Is he gonna
Once
magically?
I saw
make-
the premise, I
since
didn't.
we on the
wanna-
topic of music,
Is he gonna magically make white kids stop saying the N word? Because if he
Damn,
could do that,
that's a
I would
real magic
totally buy
trick.
it.
hey, since we on the topic of music, I just want to ask everybody, what song do they have in rotation right now? Like, what is like 9 times out of 10 you in the car? What's the main song you gonna play? Like, you know you gonna play this song like right now. What's going on?
Bandit, Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah.
of like that nigga been in rotation.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Correct.
yeah, Bandit was getting. I was
That's
ready.
That's,
I was ready
one-
for this nigga.
That's off the
if he
new
dropped
album
that.
or
He ain't have an
newer?
album. That was just a new joint
Release.
that he did. He was
Okay.
working.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been listening to Summer Walker. album,
Bro,
like, just
that's
like
mine,
back
bro.
to
Been on
back
your
to
been on
back
your
to
fuck
back.
boy
Playing
shit.
games.
Back to back.
I've been on some
Playing games.
Been
That
on your
shit
fuck
is
boy
like
shit. Nah, I
they
feel you.
put some shit behind that record, bro. You
feel
can
you.
replay that shit over and over again.
I feel you.
And Tank.
Trying to
That
get
or
with
Tank.
you, not you.
Nah, I feel you. Been on that. Yeah,
She snapped on
yeah.
that bitch. What about
Be
you?
in my fuck boy bag
I
sometime.
have been listening to
Yeah.
That's crazy, Krack. We on the same page.
still Shea Butter Baby. All right, Lennox.
Still on that?
The
Still on
album.
that?
Yeah, I'm still on that. And then You Tried It by City Girls. That's the song
Which
itself.
that's one of the new
Yo,
ones,
ain't
right?
Jasmine Sullivan supposed to be dropping a song?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
am
wait.
so
I
excited
can't
for
wait.
that.
Yo,
I love that.
You say, well, who coming out?
Jasmine Sullivan. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I
She
can't
is
wait.
like-
She got
What
That
is
will
that
be
album?
in rotation.
She is an amazing singer.
Her
That will be in
second
rotation.
album, I think, was it Love Me More? I think, or Love Me Back or something. I think it's like one of the best R&B albums come out like the past like 15, 20 years.
Question, Krack. Do you actually sing the records?
Facts.
Hey, but it's a
Yeah.
lot of niggas that
I
won't
sing-
sing a
I sing
female
the-
record because they feel
I sing the record.
self-conscious, insecure.
I sing
I'm
the
singing the
records,
shit.
bro.
I'll probably be
'cause
replacing
they be
words and
bangers,
shit
bro.
sometimes.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
I'll replace words sometimes.
You say nigga, I'll be like, the bitch.
Yeah.
Girl.
Doing all that.
I'm
We
just
in
saying.
here.
I'm just saying. I might. I
No,
said I
that's
might.
what I'm saying.
Not every time.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
yeah.
I might.
Sometimes I might just
Doing
get
it.
caught up in it. I'm like, hey, I'm with it.
That hasn't been. I'll be singing the shit out of this in the kitchen.
That's a fact. I
Cooking
be
and
in my
shit.
bag.
We in that bitch.
How do you
scoring
feel about
woman.
that?
This album was fire.
Oh,
How do you feel
God.
about like? Oh shit. How do you feel about men that's kind of like?
You know what? It doesn't bother me because you know how much drugs I sell. Like just by rapping. I can't even. It's okay. Like
You said you know what?
I sell drugs and fuck bitches all the time apparently because that's
Yeah,
all
go-
the rap I listen to.
Go crazy.
Like so, it's kind of like that's your thing. It's okay.
Okay.
Like I'm not about to stare and judge you.
Crazy.
I'll be singing, man. Like, yeah, Summer
So
Walker.
don't turn Beyonce resentment on, nigga. Like, yo,
Resentment is
snapped on
different.
that
That's
bitch.
a completely different
I'm
song.
in there.
It's
She
a
snapped
lot
on
of
I'm
that
singing
emotional
the
songs.
entire song,
She
nigga.
snapped on that bitch. She snapped on a lot of songs.
Miles talking about, do Beyonce got classic songs? I don't even know
What
why
the
the fuck
fuck
this
you
nigga
talking
Miles
about?
asked a question like that.
That's Miles, Mad Miles. Or?
Yeah, he asked that. He asked that.
I have
sure
said
got
that
He asked
Beyonce is
that.
the icon.
You don't
without an
remember that
iconic
was
song.
season 1. He asked that.
I've
You looked at
I've
him
said
just
it.
like that.
Beyonce
Oh,
is
yeah.
the
I'm
icon,
remembering,
but she
like,
doesn't have an
like,
iconic song yet.
classic
We won't
songs.
know for like another 10 years what song. Like Beyonce, like
I think she has too many.
I feel like you know how it's like you got Anita Baker. First thing you say.
Oh,
is
you
Rapture.
talking about the
Like,
iconic?
she is an icon without like an iconic like song or like a true classic. She
I'll
has
say
great
maybe
records.
Single ladies, maybe.
But it's
That
like
might-
that
might be the one.
That might be the only because I'm like, what Beyonce like? She has amazing songs, but it's like, does she have like her Rapture or her Sweet Thing or her Respect? Like, you know what I'm
Ladies
saying?
is the closest
But I
thing.
think
I think she does
what
have.
it is though,
to the left, to the
Or like, yeah,
like
I don't.
Nah.
all these like Anita
Shit,
Baker, she
a
has
stadium gonna
some
sing that.
hits.
yeah.
But I
Turn
think
that on.
Beyonce has abundant amount of them.
Because
To
it's
where
like
it's like damn near, cause Survivor is damn near good.
the
Survivor
only
was a good
person
one.
who I could compare her
Alicia
to
Keys.
is I was gonna say Michael Jackson
Yeah,
in terms of.
cause I don't know what his
Somebody
iconic
had said
hit.
something about Michael Jackson being trash, and all they did was retweet the screenshot of the Thriller track list. Like, this is it. Like, this is all you need.
Who would say
It's a
But that's
thing.
probably Michael Jackson shit. Thriller. That might be his.
That is
Thriller
his
song.
album. I feel
I'm
like
saying,
for
no, that
Beyonce,
his iconic
yeah,
song. You know what I mean?
Thriller definitely for sure
So I
it
think
is.
I
Single
was about to
Ladies
say,
might be
yeah.
it.
I don't think she has like a song.
I don't
bigger
know
than
if she's had her song yet. I feel like if anything, it could have been Formation.
Damn, that too.
It could be Formation.
But I don't know. Single
I don't
Ladies
know.
hit
Yeah,
hard.
Single
that's what I'm
Ladies
saying,
hit
like-
hard as a crossover hit. It would be like
That shit hit hard, bro.
it definitely took the world by storm, and I definitely feel like that was her true crossover. She had been like, what was that, 4 albums in, and that was like the one.
I don't know, but Survivor, they play that a lot too for like certain situations. And
You got kind of this Destiny's Child
Yeah,
shit, though.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Your favorite Michelle, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's a good one. That's a good one though.
It's different. Like, what would her song be?
I think I'm starting to have a bigger appreciation for like Destiny's Child's catalog. Like they got
Phenomenal. I know it front to back.
They got some shit.
They have
They got some shit.
Hits. Get on the
like,
bus.
better
Independent
than-
woman. Bills
better
and Bills.
than
So
Beyonce
good.
type shit. Like I was listening
They
to
got
what
some shit.
Jumping.
Them niggas, dog?
I was listening to Destiny Fulfilled literally like
That
yesterday.
fucking song, like,
T-shirt. T-shirt.
T-shirt
is
fire,
good.
bro.
Put that shit on right.
T-shirt
Bitch,
fire.
T-shirt.
Yeah, I don't know if did we appreciate
T-shirt.
Destiny's Child like we should.
Yes, we did.
I
The
did.
fuck you talking about?
You sure?
That's
Yeah.
mainly
I
a
would-
Beyonce fan, nigga.
Like for Beyonce, like how Single Ladies is her hit, Independent Women was Destiny Child hit. That song was
Yo.
everywhere.
And that song is fire as fuck. Like
is.
I heard that recently too. I was like, yo, this
You
shit
listen to 'em
fire
different,
as
yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I was just like,
It hit different.
God damn.
'Cause 1 + 1.
I
Me,
still say
myself, and I.
though, Rather Die Young is still like her best song ever.
Me,
myself, and I.
Oh man.
If I was a boy, go crazy.
She got some
got some
shit,
shit, bro.
man. She definitely got some. Yeah,
She's
Miles
fire.
is bugging, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
hey,
know
Miles, you
what's
dumb
up,
as
though.
fuck.
I think he just be liking to start
Don't ever
controversy.
say
He
that
just try to ruffle people's feathers. That's what Miles do, man.
Yeah,
Miles. He
man.
just like to say shit.
Don't ever say no shit like that again, bro.
Yeah.
Tell this nigga.
Come back to this bitch.
Yeah, don't ever.
That's
you,
that's the list, nigga. We like
So
2
we
hours
do
and
it.
15 in, man.
We
We
are.
went off today. Yeah, I know it don't even feel like it. Do
Shout
it. I
out to
just looked up
Washington.
the thing.
See,
Right,
hey,
man.
when you got a good guest in the building,
Facts, you feel me?
yeah. Yeah.
You are the guest.
Hey,
Oh, you are the guest.
since you are a
Fuck outta
music
here.
connoisseur, I got one last question.
Fuck out of here.
If you
Okay.
could take one album on an island with you, which one would it be?
What island is it?
Hey,
I hate
that
niggas
do
like
matter.
that.
Hey, that might matter.
Depends.
Any
Which
fucking island you want to be on. That's
At
we gonna
what
play.
time?
Take one album.
Just
with me?
one album you
What
can
are
take.
the local
Okay,
flora
I
and
have one
fauna
more question.
like?
Does it have to be a rap album?
It could be any album you
Any
want.
album?
Any album.
I am taking Stevie Wonder's Songs and the Keys of Life with me.
Ooh wee.
That's
a
the one for me.
banger. That's a good answer.
That is the one for me.
That is a good answer.
Do anybody else have
I
an
feel
answer?
like it covers everything.
I think I'll take the Blueprint. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh,
Damn, I was thinking about
The
that
Blueprint
too.
is like the perfect
I was thinking
album.
about that too.
Blueprint is good.
I was thinking about that
Blueprint
too.
is really good, actually.
I was thinking about that though. That's the crazy part.
Blueprint is really
That's
good.
my shit, bro.
Dang, Blueprint is
To
a really
be
good one.
different, because I was gonna probably say Blueprint or
Taking
Black
it.
Album, but
Black Album is so slept on, like in Jay's catalog, bro.
Taking a night at the opera, Queen.
who? Queen.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking.
Nicki Minaj, the Queen.
That's the one.
Bohemian Rhapsody, one of my
That's-
favorites.
I was
You
about to say,
said
that's the
Nicki
one with
Minaj
Untitled.
Queen?
Yeah, nigga, no, Queen, the fucking band. Queen, A Night at the Opera, Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen, the
Oh, okay,
group.
okay,
yeah,
my bad.
them.
I see it.
Queen.
Queen, the Nicki. That trash shit.
Trash,
Taking that
bro.
trash
Like,
shit.
why you gonna take that? We was just shitting on her.
Damn, it might.
Shitty Donna.
Damn, it might be the same. But I might take, just because I want to be different, T.I. Urban Legend. I don't know. But Blueprint was my
That's
first
a great
thing, though.
album too, though.
Blueprint was my first one, too. I was going to say that
Getting
one.
that
but-
whole checking Hyman's thing.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Had to
You
bring
on
the
the
T.I.
island, ain't
back.
no
But she a
Hyman's to
freak,
check.
though.
T.I. is low key like
She want my mama, your daddy,
the
me.
omnipresent
Let me
topic.
handle babe. But she a freak, though.
Got misconstrued.
The facetious,
It got
the
misconstrued.
facetious rhetoric of
Because
that
my
nigga
whole
Blueprint.
household
I still listen to
changes.
his podcast though. I fuck with him.
I think that's the only thing I'd agree with him on. Kind of on that interview. Like, yeah, if I got a daughter and she get pregnant, it's definitely different than if Amir get a chick pregnant. Like, life's gonna change, but I'm not gonna have a pregnant kid at the crib the entire time. But that's the only thing I do. But that's still not a reason.
That
say,
was
that's
the
the
only
only
thing
difference.
that
Yeah.
he said that
That's
I
what
actually
said. That's
understood.
it. I'm like, I get that, but yeah, it ain't
But
like.
everything else is still.
What can a man change his mind about? He said that. He asked that question.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I'm like, the fuck?
He was trying to get out that interview.
I was just saying something that kind of I liked that question. It was pretty cool.
Trash.
It was pretty cool.
Fucking Jada.
That was just
Jada
weird
out here.
shit altogether when I heard that about T.I. I'm like, let me see what social media feels
'cause I
about
know
this before I
exact-
come get my views. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
No.
I just be assuming niggas are not gonna agree with me on certain shit. Cause I'm like, we live in such a fucked up world. Niggas probably agree with this
If you
nigga T.I.
said
going to get this
anything
Hyman
other
check.
than it's wrong,
Yeah,
I have a problem with it.
niggas was on that wave. I'm like, y'all
Niggas
tripping.
are like, y'all just mad because he his daughter life and that. No.
Nope.
You don't need to be in her vagina, though.
Nope.
Like, that's so
Do
crazy.
not
That
give a
just shows-
fuck. Go crazy.
I feel like that just
As a
shows
mother.
you how fucked up our community is.
Oh
like,
yeah, we
because,
weird.
Like,
It's
we
real
just-
weird.
I don't know.
I be looking at a lot of shit.
settle,
I'm like,
settle for like. Okay, like I don't know, man. That's
Yeah,
like
we
that's
gonna
like
get
the
into T.I.
yeah, I don't
touching
know.
Hyman's, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alex, man.
Deep talk.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
The A side, hey.
That's facts. Hey, go crazy. Drop your social media. Drop what you doing. Go nuts for the listeners. It's about 40 people. Go crazy.
Oh my God. Everything is Alex Washington. Literally, no matter where you search, it's gonna pop up.
There we go.
First
Alex
name, last name.
Washington. Alex Washington. Eastside Alex.
Oh my
Also
God,
may
stop
be
putting that on
Googleable.
there.
If you type it in Facebook, she's gonna pop up.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna check that.
I'm West Side all day.
It's we
Yo.
gonna check that out.
I just want to say thank you to Alex.
Yeah, pulling up.
Yeah, pulling
Yeah,
up.
this is fun.
Yo, back in the day when we was rapping, I just want to tell this story while she up here.
Oh God. I feel like I know which way this go. Okay, go.
Yo, so
get in your bag because you was a whole ass nigga back then.
Central Michigan, this nigga.
You was a whole ass nigga back in the day.
We were friends by this point.
Correct.
We were friends by this point. Central Michigan University had their Apollo night. And High Royalty, before we were even High Royalty.
Yeah, we was just
it
going
was
up there.
Yeah. We were all just there to support each
Just
other.
friends.
Yeah, all there. Talk about how we gonna kill shit. We was having I remember talking to niggas. We was all geeked up and shit.
We about to go crazy.
Yeah, going crazy. I'm like, nigga, I'm spitting my
warned us.
bars and shit. All right.
She warned us.
Yeah.
I did.
And this was something that was brought to our attention by Alex Washington, and she told us, people go there just to boo and shit, But we thinking like, no, that's the whack niggas. That's the whack niggas. We gonna go up there.
I couldn't go. I had Iota regionals, and I was just waiting to hear how great it went.
So
by the phone, my niggas about to hit me up like, yo.
Yeah, so we have one performance. This is actually by Glenn first. Glenn was the first one.
Glenn should have got booed.
He should have.
Yeah.
Glenn
was really bad.
DJ Rampage?
Yeah.
Why should he have booed?
He was horrible.
His was terrible.
He wasn't moving. He wasn't doing nothing.
Stage presence, trash.
Yeah.
The fat nigga, he should came out there with the shirt off and all that wild shit.
And then
Rick Ross.
Yeah. So then it was my turn, and I'm feeling myself. I'm like, yeah, because I know my raps, and I know I've been working on them for these people. I go out, and I don't get 4 bars out. I just hear, boo! And so I'm holding the mic and shit. This is my first time ever getting booed. Like, I'm sure I've sucked, performing before, but
that was horrible. I couldn't disappear fast enough. I was in the back like, oh my God.
And she knows I can rap. Everybody knows I can rap. I can put bars together. So it ain't like I went out there and was on some trash shit. 4 bars come out. I'm booed. I'm not knowing how to react. I would have done what my brother did right after me, which was get angry at the crowd in the moment and start berating them.
He started rapping at everybody, and then it was people counteracting the boos because people go and boo just for fun.
It's
not thinking about what
God.
it actually feels.
It's God
like.
that I wasn't there.
Fam.
Because I just would have been like, let's go ahead and jump off this
your
bitch
energy,
and scrap.
your
I'd be like,
energy missed in because
let's bang,
I
nigga.
felt sad. I was shook off that shit.
I felt
because
so
I
terrible.
was
watching
like, some
it.
hoes. Scrap. We would have had to fight a lot of people.
But no,
might have got beat up, but
this is not
still,
the end.
We still would have.
This is not the end because I would not let it be the end. So, me being shook off of being booed for my performance, I go to Alex after I've had time to myself and write a long soliloquy about
That's
how
still online to this day.
it's still there.
I
Y'all
never
can
took
look
it
for
out.
Y'all can look for it. But I said Central Michigan University is nothing but a bunch of niggas. And I just broke down my whole mind state of going to Central Michigan, trying to have these bars, trying to come out here for the people, put on a good show. And I was so hurt about that shit. And the funny shit was, it was there were people that were there who really fucked with me off of that shit. there were like people, of course, like for the most part I was cool, but it was like a few people like who had watched me and that listened to my music over that shit and was just like telling me like, yo, it's cool, like basically confirming what Alex was telling me. She was like, you know, people was just born, like it's not about your skill as much as like you weren't holding people's attention type shit. Yeah. So, you know, it was just yeah, that was my first I guess brush with failure and just the public perception, like when you when you do really bad.
It was a hard
fast forward.
I felt terrible.
It was tough.
Fast forward to A3C when we killing the set. Killing the set. It's like 40 people there and everybody disappear. What's going on in the next room? Oh, Jeezy and Dope Boys Cash Out just walked in performing over there. Fuck what these niggas got going on. We've been rocking with y'all, but they in the other. At least it wasn't a boo, but niggas. I don't know what that was about, but
yeah, shout out to Alex.
Shout out to Alex.
I just wanted to tell that story while you on air with us because that was like one of my first like hip hop moments. Like that was like one of our first group moments. Like
that
period. It was crazy too.
I remember it so vividly. I could tell you where I was standing at in the auditorium when it happened. I was on the left side. Like I just remember
Y'all should have seen my face. I know what my face was looking like.
I just remember the whole thing, and then I was like cringing because I'm like, oh snap!
You tweeted. You had tweeted about it. You tweeted about it because I saw the tweet first. I'm like, boo.
And I knew your brother was coming after you, and I'm like, oh god, they can't do this to both of them. Like I was really like,
it was booing, bro. We shouldn't have took it personal. It was just on.
And it made me more mad because I knew the people who was booing. It was just like it was a whole hot. Definitely one of my more memorable moments of the last decade. Yeah. But
facts. That shit was just crazy. It was crazy.
I felt terrible. But yeah, I felt horrible.
That was a younger Krack Diesel.
I ain't had a hands with you. You got Glenn Diz. Who else was there? It was a wrap. Niggas was gonna get their asses whooped in there.
Say we was gonna get washed.
Yeah, it was gonna be bad.
The first niggas looking battle court, taking the L.
Niggas looking like
0-1, 0-1 to start.
Alex, drop your shit. Alex watches it on everything. A-side coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
Y'all see it.
We gotta have you back, man.
Facts.
You are.
You're welcome anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime you got some shit going on, come through. Come through. We in this bitch.
And you one of the OGs now. We all OGs and shit.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, we OGs now. So that energy.
You know everybody been waiting on that baby.
Yo. It's boy Krack Diesel. Get at me at Krack Diesel at Games on Krack. Check me out on YouTube and Facebook.
I needed some shit with
new content coming this week. New episode coming next week. We on it.
Yo, hold on, bro. I can't leave without this. All right, so got into it with the what was that nigga name? Shad Dennis or whatever the nigga name is. The Shad Dennis nigga got into it with him. You know, failed the MTTC elementary education test. This nigga, oh, you know, like, yeah, God ain't gonna bless you, nigga. Blah 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 blah. Let me tell you something, Shade Dennis. Nigga been working. You'll hear it here first, cause I didn't tell anybody yet. Looking at the new 4th grade teacher, no certification, $21 an hour.
Banger.
At Pembroke Academy in Detroit, motherfucker. Oh, nigga got into a car accident today. Almost lost his life. No L's. Cop let me go.
Oh.
Did that come?
I need a lawyer.
Your tongue? Wait.
Hold on. One last thing. I need a lawyer to get these L's back, which I've been trying to do. The lawyer 2 G's. My auntie said we ain't doing this shit no more.
Oh.
I got you.
Is that
Shane, I'm in my bag with mine. I know what I do.
Is that
I know what I do.
That's
blessed. I know what I do. I know what I do.
Sheesh.
I know what I do. I did not tame my
your
tongue.
To get these blessings.
I did not tame my tongue. No, but I've been being blessed and highly favored. So I couldn't leave without saying that.
So he was wrong?
He was wrong. I couldn't leave without saying that. So
what was his name?
So yeah, Shane Dennis.
Shane Dennis?
I couldn't leave without that.
You're fucking
the
wrong.
Tame Your Tongue shirt's coming soon as well, nigga. We in the motherfucking
You're
building.
fucking wrong, Shane Dennis.
It's Slapz.
Fucking wrong.
Signing out.
This guy's right.
Spooty. Say bye.
It's your favorite Uncle Spooty, man. Make sure you're following H2E Apparel.
Shane.
On every fucking thing. If you want to follow me, you can. Uncle Spooty is the name. Regular spelling. SPOOTY. Yes, sir.
Say bye, Alex. East side all day in here.
Never east, always west.
East. We got the east in the building.
Fickle ass 4-1 to the day I die.
Talk that west. Talk that west.
Talk that west. The fuck off me.